I'll see if it pops up.
Alrighty. Stream should be up.
Yes, it is up.
Fantastic. Well, guys, welcome to the first true session of our little campaign here. It's been a long time coming, and we're finally getting around to doing it. So, just DM stuff getting out of the way. One, if there's anything that happens in general with the campaign and stuff that you're not always a fan of, just let me know, and I'm sure we can figure something out. If there's any sort of like veils or anything like that you don't want me to deal with, or like to show or describe, or anything like that, or certain events or situations that you would much rather not show up, also fine. And this is all a lot of stuff I went over in our little session 0, but just to reiterate, the biggest rule of D&D, the only rule of D&D, is to have fun. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Our tale begins in a land basking in a radiant glow of sunlight. Let's bring it out, shall we? In the world of Solaris. From the high and mighty mountains of the Ice Mantle Range in the hardy country of Norca, to the hot and shining deserts in the resourceful country of Qualt, the land is massive and full of a lot of different things, a lot of different creatures and a lot of different people. The ravages of the Great War over 1,000 years ago have played a number on the growth of this world, almost resetting the history of the world entirely. But it seems the lingering effects have all but diminished. This land is full of mystery and hope, but most importantly, adventure. One such adventure begins in the quaint country town of Oni, located in Hephaelion, on the Region side. Let's go ahead and bring that out here. Let's play a little different music here. Let's go with... Probably should have... I think I had a song I had in mind, but we'll just go with this one. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom, the soft petals dancing through the town and land in the Jaw Lake. The Mossima bones throughout the town have been decorated with dancing lights and painted in crimson flowing patterns, just in time for the Mask Festival. This week-long celebration is in reverence to the town's history, from when it was under threat by great and large demons. The masks of the festival are depictions of these demons from some time ago. Regardless, the town is in a jovial spirit. The stone streets are full of paper lanterns, dancing lights, sparklers, and the smell of fried food and sugary pastries waft around in the air. The sound of people is everywhere. Can every single one of you please roll me a D100?
D100, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well, wow.
Whoa.
Go off, I guess.
High rollers.
Dang.
We're missing Grig.
Oh,
How do you do it again? I feel like I knew how to do it at one point.
Oh, if you in the bottom right where the chat bar is, you can press.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That also works. Why are you guys Jack Lumbering with Sindorl?
yeah, why am I don't
Yeah,
know why.
I can change that. I think I can change that. Hold on. Configuration.
That was the old character.
There we go.
Well, Hunter, I think you and me are gonna die. I think that's just what it is.
Damn it! How'd you... Spoilers!
It was only a DC 15 D100 check, and
Yeah.
yet we still failed.
Alright, no, that should be fixed. Oh yeah, we really do have some high rollers. Isaac beat out everybody, beat Grig out by 1. which is kind of hilarious. So we will start actually with. We'll go ahead and start with Isaac and Wendy.
Okay.
You guys are in town now, walking through these bountiful streets. Piper leading you along. He points out to different buildings and like different decorations, being like, "So this over here, that mask there is from the demon Ablar. Supposedly, a large menace back in town very long ago. But it's been a long time since I've been in this festival. I'm glad to be here finally. How do you guys like the atmosphere?"
Oh, it's beautiful. Take it easy. Thanks so much. When was the last time you were here?
Oh, my goodness, it's been years. I've been training so long that town seems so different, yet so familiar. This must have been at least 5, if not 6 or 7 years. My goodness. I wonder what the Lord will think of me.
I think he'll be very proud of you, Piper. You seem to become quite a doctor. Thanks for patching us up back there again. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad your wounds were healed. Though, Wendy, yours... Never mind. So, the Lord's house should be right over here. What do the two figures who are approaching the Lord's house look like? What does Isaac and Wendy look like?
Alright. Wendy?
Wendy will go first, I guess. Wendy is a female human-looking person. She's got red hair and she's wearing a black cloak. She looks around at her surroundings, mostly at ease, but there's definitely an aura of perpetual skepticism around her, just more out of caution than mistrust. She looks over and checks how Isaac's doing to see how he's hanging in there. Isaac.
When Wendy looks over to Isaac, you see a young boy, maybe around like 20 years old, that has like light leather armor with some bits of metal, like rusted in copper, and also has like patches of fur, and also different things that he's gathered from his hunts. So you'll see like a wolf tripped over by the top of his shoulders from a hunt earlier in his life. He has long, dark, like black-brown hair and deep brown eyes. And he's always has like a big smile on his face and very sharp, strong features and kind of like a stockier, larger, tall build. Maybe not very tall, but a good average young man. Kind of holds himself with like a large like atmosphere of like happiness and confidence, kind of like exuberating like comfortable and friendliness. So yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. So you two start approaching this very large, what looks to be like an estate of sorts. There's a large, like 3-story house in the middle of this estate, decorated by like these cherry trees, kind of surrounding it, and there's a very like tall fence, but you can see through the fence. On the other side, you see like a very well-kept garden. Off to the side, it looks like well-produced shrubbery and well-cultivated. There is what looks to be what are they called? Like a pebble garden that are like raked over into different designs. A Zen garden, that's what it is. There's like a nice Zen garden, and you can see there's like a separate side house off from the main one that looks to be maybe a storage unit of sorts. Piper puts a grin up. Yeah, this is the place, and starts to jaunt on a little quicker. But in front of this estate, where the gate is, there are 2 additional figures. June, Grig. You see, Oni is ruled by a collection of influential houses known as the Bandai. They are disciples of... They were established long ago by the disciples of Niles Akumara. the originator of modern medicine and the founder of the Yokotoki Hospital in Rijan. One such of these houses is the Chico House, and the two of you find yourselves standing before a large estate. You see the same things that I just described, but you stand in front of a very large gate of sorts. What do these two figures standing in front of the gate look like?
June is a short, around like 5'3", 5'4". She has red eyes, a rose in her hair, wearing heavy armor. Her armor's not bright and shining like a knight armor, but more dull, trying to not be as noticed. And she has red accents as well. She has black hair, a couple freckles, and she looks very uninterested in the peacefulness of this place. She looks like she's very introverted in a way.
And what does her short companion look like?
Hi there. Greg, I'm not going to do the accent the whole time. I can't. But Greg is a relatively tall halfling. So about, good 3 feet. Very generous height. He is beautiful. Just picture beautiful facial structure, beautiful hair, golden blonde hair, piercing blue eyes. He's just supposed to be a very beautiful halfling. Someone to take people back. He has a robe on, one that was used as a fisherman, like a fisherman robe to block out any rain and to keep them warm on the sea.
Very nice. So as you two stand in front of this large gate, what are you doing?
Grieg, do you think this is the place?
You're trying to heal yourself, right?
I think I'm feeling better now. But we're trying to get to, what was the name? I pull out the note again. What is the name of the...
Tylar Shiko, one of the 5 lords of Oni.
Shiko. And I think this might be it. Do you know how to get in through this gate?
Are there any guards around there?
There look to be a couple of guards situated around the estate, just generally around. And the Rijan guards, they are wearing like this very like beautiful armor. Just imagine like I forgot what they're called, but you know the armor that like some samurai wear, where it's like the panels.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. They're simple, and they have what looks to be like a tree symbol on them, depicting Rijan. And there's a couple of guards standing around, purely focused on the streets, making sure that the festivities are okay. There's 2 on either corner of the estate, and then there's one which looks to be patrolling the interior.
Okay. And is there like a front gate? No, like that's where we are, right? The front gate.
Yeah. So you're standing in front of this large front gate. It looks to be like part of the fence itself. There are 2 heavy knob handles, and it looks to be like made out of brass. And you see what looks to be a small, sort of like where a knocker would be. So, you know how like some doors have like a knocker kind of thing where you grab with a sling and like knock on it. There's there's something like that on there. Okay. And it looks like there's an indentation where the knocker can go to. Like,
how high up is it from the ground?
Yeah.
The gate itself is probably, the fence itself is like 10 feet tall. The gate is around that same height, but the knocker is like 4 feet up.
Okay, so we both can reach it. All right.
Yeah.
Like I think we should just knock. Do you think that's a good idea, Greek?
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
Then here we go, and I grab it and I knock like 3 times.
Heavy gush reverberates throughout, and it's like almost a gong type of sound as it kind of like hits. Some of like the passerbys like look as you like make this sound, but then don't mind and continue onward. Eventually, after a little bit of time passes, and one of the gates opens slightly, just enough for you can see someone's face peek through, but it's not open entirely. Like you can't put your foot through it, but it's just enough that someone can say hi. And you see this older-looking, like gentleman kind of person. It's very, very small glasses, maybe about 4'5". This like thinning black hair, very scrunched and wrinkly face. And he kind of just like looks at you. Yes. How may I help you?
We're looking for Pilar Chico.
Oh, you're looking for the Lord. For what business, may I ask?
I was just told to come here. Grieg, why are you here again?
I'm looking for my granddad.
I see. Is your grandfather Lord Chico?
You never know.
Grieg,
Haven't met him yet.
Your grandpa's Chico? Okay, well, we're here to, I guess, see his grandfather, and is that, yeah.
Oh
Can we
my.
go-
Well, I'm sorry to say, the Lord isn't in at the moment.
Oh,
You just missed him. May I take a message?
Sure. Grieg, do you want to leave a message?
Say, hi, Granddad. I'm looking for you. Where have you gone? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm sorry to say, little one, I am not very aware. Honestly doubt the fact that he might be your grandfather. He only has one daughter, and the daughter is only 5 years old.
Never know.
I suppose you may be correct. You never know. I've seen many a things in my time as an old man.
Can you tell him that my mother, Victoria, has died or has disappeared? I'm not sure.
Victoria. Huh. At this point, 3 figures approach from the side as Piper, Isaac, and Wendy show up. Piper will go, Bartle, it's me. How have you been? And kind of like come in, kind of like next to you two. And you guys see Piper, which is this a drow. He's a dark elf. This like silvery hair, wearing like what looks to be some sort of very proper robes and attire. He looks like very bundled up, and he's kind of carrying around him like a satchel on his side, like a postman sort of satchel. And he kind of comes up, as he kind of like runs up, you can hear like a jingle of vials in that satchel. And the older gentleman with like the very tiny glasses, Piper, this is really you. Haven't laid eyes on you in over 10 years. Yes, Bartle. It's me. Is Chico in? I'm afraid you just missed him. He should be over at the Dragon's Breath. He looks over at you two. It seems these two also have business with the Lord. How do you know Victoria? You said she was your mother.
Yeah, I'm Victoria's daughter.
At this, Piper, the dark elf, opens his eyes. You're Victoria's daughter. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, hi.
My name is Piper. I've only met your mother once, when I was much younger.
Oh, I never heard of you. I'm sorry. I'm June.
It's a pleasure to meet you, June.
And my hand out.
He
give him a handshake.
He fervently shakes your hand.
Okay, that's enough. And I pull my hand back.
Sorry. It's just been some time. Why don't we all go to the Dragon's Breath then?
Sure. Are you gonna follow us?
Unless you know the way, then I can lead.
Okay, Grieg, do you know the way, or should we let Piper lead?
I just. You know what? Let's go.
Okay, I'll follow you, Grieg.
So we overhear this whole exchange,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Wendy's gonna look over at June and ask her, this quick question for you. Who the heck is Victoria?
My mom? And who the heck are you?
My name's Wendy.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
okay.
my friend Wendy. Wendy and I have traveled here from Maple Grove together, and she's been a good friend of mine. My name's Isaac, by the way. It's nice to meet you. I put my hands out for both of the two of you.
These two saved my life. On the road, I was accosted by a couple of deviants, and they saved me.
Oh. Well, they must be good people then. And I take Isaac's hand and shake it, I guess.
Oh, great. You have a nice handshake. And you were... And I gesture down to Greg.
I stick out my hand. Howdy, I'm Greg. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Wow. Everyone ever told you you look very good. Kind of surprised.
Ah, no.
Wow.
No one. Thank you.
No one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Insight checks on each other. Would you allow that?
If the players are okay with it, then yeah.
Greg, will you let me roll an insight check on you?
Of course.
Okay, I want to roll an insight check to see if Greg, if there's any sort of I don't know what to call it, anything going on underneath that. Yeah, malevolence going on, and maybe not necessarily evil, just he seems like a really happy person, happy-go-lucky person. I want to see if there's anything underneath that, or if this is just really his actual demeanor.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay. Not going to be good, probably, but yeah, there we go. I got a 3. Yeah, Wendy doesn't know.
Greg, what does Wendy pick up with a 5?
He's very jolly. He's pretty jolly.
Well,
I don't.
That's
I don't
enough,
know,
that's fine,
Okay.
Yeah. Wendy just looks at you all. Well, it's nice to meet you all. I don't know how long we'll stay together, but seems like at the very least we need to go talk to the Lord together. So I guess we'll just let Piper lead the way.
It is a very famous bath. I'm not surprised the Lord is going there right now.
Right. So let's get going, Piper.
Absolutely. And Piper starts heading off into the seats. Farewell, Bartel. I'll be back later with my guests. Okay. I'll be here. The gate closes. So, with that being said, you guys head off to reach the Dragon's Breath bath. While you guys are going, we're gonna shift our focus from the Skull District where you guys are right now, where all the bones and the festivals run rampant, and we're gonna head on over to the Spine District, past Jaw Lake. On the other side, over the Spinal Bridge, we have the other part Voning, and in this part there is a very, very nice inn. This is an inn known as the Matriarch Trench. The inn is rather quaint, being half the size of the more popular Bones and Honey, but that doesn't mean that the decor is any less. In fact, the Matriarch Trench has a host of beautiful art pieces, furniture, food, and entertainment that comes from the locals in town, and has a much more classical and local feel to them, all of which is good and very expertly made and done and taken care of. 2 figures emerge from this inn, stepping into the bustling Oni streets. What do these 2 figures look like?
Paula is a rather short woman at about 5'2". She's got slicked back but still very messy orangish red hair. Bright brown, almost orangish eyes. And she's wearing the closest equivalent to what I could consider traveler's chic, in that it's very kind of flowy cloth, a dark brown, but still a bit of a fanciful gold trim along a lot of the edges of the cloth. And she has a large great axe strapped to her back that is very much looks like a bass guitar, but with a giant blade strapped to one side of the body. and yeah, that's it.
And Gain is a, I guess, slightly taller woman, with a messy, bundle of hair tied up at the top of her head, and some long brown overalls covering a long white, tunic shirt, something or other, covered in nicks at the sleeves, with a rather long but relatively plain javelin slung across her back.
And then there's also a bear.
There's also a bear.
Emerges.
Oh yes, a mechanical construct that looks like a large bear but smaller.
A small, large bear.
Medium-sized. Like a medium large bear.
Sure. Does the bear have a name?
Not yet. No.
Okay. So you two step out onto the streets. Part of the Mass Festival. Your stay at the Matriarch Trench was very, very comfortable, I'll say. Any needs that you had were instantly met, and the vouchers definitely paid off for that. And you guys are out in the streets. You guys just walking around?
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised that your bear. There was no problems keeping the bear here. I figured this was a rather nice place. I suppose he's well behaved.
You have to know how to interact with staff. They are surprisingly accommodating if you know what it is exactly that they need from you.
Huh. I suppose so. I'm not much for putting on a face myself.
No worries. It's all water under the bridge now. Where are we headed?
There's still so much more of the festival to explore. Perhaps there's someone around here that maybe be able to point us to our next interesting place.
Maybe so.
Both of you give me some perception checks.
I'm perceiving things.
Please perceive harder.
I'm trying to find the perception button.
Are you on D&D Beyond
There.
or... Oh, never mind. You got it. Okay. 17 and 18 are both pretty good. Looking around, couple things. As you kind of like walk through the streets with your bear in tow, the people do seem to notice a large mechanical bear, and there's like a lot of children that like stare as you kind of go on. But you're also aware that there are many people who don't look like locals, kind of like walking through the streets, which you can imagine is like kind of tourists for the festival. So adventurers such as yourselves are not completely unique, at least at this certain point of the year. It's sort of expected that all kinds of people will be appearing for the Mass Festival. One such, you also notice, kind of like down the way you are going, the very strong scent of very good and like greasy food. If that appeals to either of you, you can see like there's many stalls and vendors that seem to be selling different trinkets, handcrafted goods. There are some that are just selling straight local cuisine and food, a lot of like rice and vegetable dishes, some that are like just pure like well cooked and smoked meats, and some vendors seem to be selling like some dumplings of sorts as well. If you guys are free, maybe a bit peckish at this hour, you're free to peruse the marketplace.
Something smells delicious over here. We should go get some food, I think.
Agreed.
Start there. Once we get food, we go and we do what we need to do. Yes. Okay,
Yes.
great. I'm gonna walk up to like the nearest stall. Excuse me, hello?
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Yes, you have many things. Give me what is your best thing?
Yeah, I got these right here, and he pulls out 2 skewers that have a lot of like meats and vegetables on them that look to be like fried, like roasted. kind of in a way that have like these spices on them, and a little bit of like what looks to be like mayo, and some like green onions on top of it. I got these two. You want some? You hungry? It's the best in town, I gotta tell you. Just hold on. Go ahead and grab this. And he gives you like the wooden skewer. Take a bite. Tell me how it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd take a bite.
It's pretty decent for street food, honestly. It seems to be hitting the belly, and you could probably go for more of it.
What is this, by the way?
Your guess is as good as mine. Here, take the other.
Oh,
that'll be 2 silver.
Here, Gain, you can have this one.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
Yes, of course. 2 silver. Jingle around in an ever lightening coin pouch and grab some silver.
All right, 2 silver off. Pleasure doing business with you. If you get a stomach ache, you didn't get it from me. And he starts like making some more skewers. You can see his process now. He's just putting a bunch of random things out from a bucket onto like a stove and like an open flame. And it just seems to he seems to be like cheering on. Yeah, that's right.
Great, Gain. If we do get stomach aches, it will have for sure have came from him, and we will. I will not let it stand. But for now, this is very good.
Like a ginger beer.
As you guys are talking, you hear coming down away. Oh, mistress, please come back here. Do not run in the streets. You're going to bump. And then, as soon as you hear that, Pala, you feel a small impact coming from your side, and you feel immediately hot, like some sort of liquid, like hot and wet, as like some liquid has been spilled on you, and some liquid has also been spilled on you, Gain. And it's one of those things where it's like sticking to your clothes and it's like seeping through to your body, and it just feels gross. And as you kind of like take in the idea of the impact, you like look down at like what just hit you, and you see a very small girl. It looks to be no older than like 5 or 6. Her eyes like big and bright, where like short bangs and bob, like black bob. And she just looks up to you as she like seems to have spilled 2 different cups of various liquids in her hand. And you see coming from behind her someone like quickly running lockstep, wearing like this what seems to be like a uniform, if that makes sense, like a robe, but like a uniform robe. And it's this half elven woman, blonde hair tied back into like a bun, small almond eyes. She kind of starts running up. I am so very sorry. Oh, Mistress Shiko, please. What did I tell you about running in the streets? The little girl looks up to you guys. The woman goes, I don't know myself. She just bought it and left. But Lila, what did you get? Pudding! The little girl looks up. Unfazed by the fact that she just bumped into both of you and just spilled a bunch of shit on you. Mistress, what do we say? Yay! No. Other words. I'm sorry. And she looks up. The little girl looks up to both of you, like big eyes and like a little pouty face, trying to look cute.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. You are forgiven. These were like my only pants.
The child looks back, and the woman goes, "You got lucky this time that they forgave you, mistress, but it doesn't always happen like that. You have to be careful in the streets." And then she kind of comes up to you guys. I'm sorry to say this is not the first time something like this has happened. And she pulls out a little small bag. And inside looks to be like these 2 tokens that look to have like a dragon symbol on them. Mr. Shiko tends to do this sometimes. I'm so very sorry that this happened to you. Please take this. There is a bathhouse in town. It is one of the best. Our lord's very favorite. It is known as the Dragon's Breath. They will take care of your clothing. They will make sure you have a clean time of it, so to speak. Again, I am so very sorry. I hope that this makes up for it at least a little bit. Besides that, I hope you enjoy the festival. And the girl immediately starts running off. Oh dear, mistress! And then they both run off, and you're left with these 2 tokens to a bathhouse.
A lot of convenient things falling in our lap this week, huh?
What? Is this normal? Do people normally just walk around giving like vouchers and tokens for things all the time?
Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. But I'm not complaining.
I suppose. Ugh, I hope this stuff comes out. But I suppose our next location has been decided for us. I suppose.
I suppose so.
And yeah, I guess we start walking towards the Dragon's Breath. Actually, well, first of all, we ask around to figure out where that is. And then
Shit, Dragon's Breath? Yeah, I know where that is. My favorite bathhouse. I'm going after this, actually. You ladies going? Huh? Maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah. Of course.
He points in the direction. Right now, you guys are in the Spine District. This will be in the Skull District. Kind of, it's near where a lot of the bones, the majority of the Masuma bones kind of reside. And he kind of like points out the sort of area of the neighborhood. It'll be over the Spinal Bridge, through this parts of the streets, and it'll be around near the edge of the lake.
I suppose we probably shouldn't stay there too long. I do not want to see that man there.
See you later, sweetheart.
Yes, of course. Don't trip over yourself.
That's so nice of you to say. Thank you.
I hate this. Okay, let's
I'm
go.
walking away already.
All right.
Yeah, quick
you guys,
step behind.
You guys make your way through the streets. The smell of the liquid is very sweet. It seems like maybe it was pudding. Who's to say? But you guys make your way through the bustling streets as well, making your way eventually to the direction of the Dragon's Breath bathhouse. You guys want to take a very small break?
Sure.
Yeah, I just gotta use something real quick.
Of course. Use the potty.
No, you can't say
He's
that on
not going
stream.
to a
That's
party.
No, that's why I said the potty.
Oh no.
Eric would never go to a party in the middle of our session.
we are the party. So do you guys think we're gonna run into the big bad at the bathhouse?
Yeah.
100%.
Sick.
You guys have fun. Take down the BPEG. We'll just be out here vibing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Well, it depends if they get to the bathhouse first or not. We'll see.
Yeah. I guess whoever gets to the bathhouse first wins the campaign.
I mean, I think we're like across town. I feel like you guys are already kind of close.
We'll have to
Oh.
be the
We're gonna win the campaign.
Okay, we're gonna win the
Dang it.
campaign, and by the
Yeah.
time you guys get here, we'll have already completed your backstory and everything. It'll be okay. It'll just like, hey,
Yeah, we've
Done.
solved all your prior trauma or whatever.
Jane,
Yeah.
how fast does the bear run?
Hey, we found this granddad who happens to also be named Victoria.
Wow, that's so crazy.
What a weird
can't believe-
granddad.
I can't believe Eric planned this such a wonderful one-shot for us.
I know, right? It's amazing.
Been a long
Yeah.
time coming, but I think we're having a good time so far.
Yep. Got 30 minutes left, so we did a good job. Good job,
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, it makes sense that combat would start right about now, so we'll just have to
Okay.
see.
I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah, we're ready for the combat.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready. Let's do it.
Awesome, fantastic. I'm so glad you guys are so ready for combat. It's about to happen. That's
Yeah.
absolutely about to happen.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Old
For sure,
classic bathhouse combat.
That's right. That's
BPEG.
right.
Classic
Happens-
Gurren Lagann bathhouse
Yep.
fight.
That's right. That's right. This is actually the bathhouse from Gurren Lagann. Fun fact. Is everyone ready?
Yep. Yes.
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 Yes. All right. So, you guys you two make your way to the bathhouse. So this bathhouse, you start to approach it, and you can see from a distance, dark wood paneling around the outside walls, like this, like the bodega kind of architecture.
Pagoda?
Yeah, did I say bodega? Yeah, pagoda kind of like
Like a-
architecture.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bodega. It's actually now a bodega. This bodega architecture around blue roof, and you can see on the corners there are two dragon heads that seem to be like open mouth, like coming over the side of the building and dripping down like a small stream of water. And where the water lands, it goes into a small moat that
This must be
surrounds
the place.
surrounds the outside of the building. There's a bit of like nature ambiance around, like some moss and like small plants and flowers around, very giving the idea of faint and tranquil and at ease. And there's a big, large sliding door in front of you.
Nice.
Oh,
Well,
these are lovely
after you.
planters. Oh yes,
Yes,
of
pudding.
course. Don't you dare. Yeah, I go through the door.
I am right behind.
You go through and you can see like an open foyer of sorts. It looks to be a couple of cubbies where people have certain items that they have brought with them in the bathhouse. Based on just like the cubbies, it looks like there's quite a few people in the bathhouse. It doesn't seem to be packed, but there are people in this sort of area. And you can see, you're hit with like some humidity, as like this steam from the outside and the bathhouse itself seem to be hitting in the interior here. And you see what looks to be like a counter of some sort, and a guy, short black hair, chubby cheeked, human male, looks up from something he was writing down, and he goes, "Hi there. How may I help you?"
Yes, hello. We were given some tokens. Does this include do you wash clothes as well?
He looks you up and down. Yes, we do, in fact, wash clothes. I'm sure those stains are not going to stay there for very long.
Oh, thank
We'll
goodness.
take it.
Oh.
We'll have it taken care of.
Oh, excellent. Yes, here are the tokens. What all do we get from these?
Oh, he takes the tokens. I see. Okay. You get the full entourage here with these two.
The whole enchilada.
Don't worry, we will take care of your clothing. You may go outside into the bath itself. It's split into men and women, don't worry. And we will also take care of any other belongings you may have, make sure they're kept safe. You seem like you're not from town. Do I have that right?
No. This is well. I suppose I cannot speak for my friend here. I have not been here before. A couple of days we've been here, I suppose.
Nor have I before today, or this week.
I see. Well, welcome to Oni. Welcome to the Mass Festival. You came at a fantastic time. And I believe because of that, I don't think you've ever experienced the bathhouses we have, yeah? You see, normally people can go to bathe themselves, but we have upgraded the process, so to speak. Right this way, just to show you so you're not taken aback. And he kind of leads you from the counter off to the side to like what looks to be like a large like closet room of some sort. And inside you see like a row of white suits of some sort, like bodysuits. These here are steam suits. They have a variety of reasons, one of which being, privacy of the individual. But besides that, this sort of suit is intentionally designed for water purposes, that of the baths. You'll notice as while you're in the bath, the water will constantly flow onto you and you won't stay stagnant, giving you a much cleanser and cleaner experience. Additionally, it doesn't inhibit your movement, so it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all. And it'll help bring the warmness of the steam kind of permeate through. It's actually imported from Port Alexia. So we spent quite a pretty penny for this, but I like to think that the experience speaks for itself. Is that something you're okay with, or would you rather go no suit at all?
I'm comfortable trying the suit. I mean, again, if this is if the full entourage means what I think it means, and I may have been, maybe not this place, of course, but like similar places, and we are in for a treat, I think.
I'll take your word for it, I suppose. All right.
Fantastic.
I'll follow your lead.
All right, then. We'll get you suited up, and you may make your way to the bath as you wish. After the bath, we will
Much
have the
obliged.
entire spa treatment ready for you.
Excellent. Thank you. I didn't mention this, but I definitely tied up the bear outside.
I figured, because my next question was going to be like, so what do we do about the bear?
No,
All right.
he's waiting outside.
Okay, so bear is outside. He kind of looks over. You may put your personal belongings in one of the closets that we have here. We make sure we keep a close eye on them. No one else except for you will be able to enter or take anything out.
Oh, good. So you have like locks and whatnot. These are very protected.
Yes,
Okay, excellent.
of course. Anything for our guests.
Naturally.
If there's anything you wish to bring with you for some reason, do let me know. I'm sure we can accommodate. It's not the first time we've had to do something like that before. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, fantastic.
Yes, water is very bad for the acoustics, I think. So I will keep my
Sure.
my axe here.
All right. So you guys start getting dressed. Getting out of your clothing and armor and into the steam suits for the bath. As you're kind of going through that, you guys are in the women's section, but you can hear the door open and sounds like a heavy footprint kind of like go through. You hear... Well, actually, what are your passive perceptions? Let me see.
Great question.
Let me pull these boys out here. We got Pala. We got Gain.
You got Pala.
14, 12. Okay, awesome. Pala, you overhear this and Gain a little bit as well. You hear, Lord Shiko, what a pleasure it is to have you here. Good afternoon, Larocque. Is there space left in the bath by chance? Preparations for the festival have been exhausting. Of course, my lord. The bath should still have some room. I'll prepare your steam suit. One sec, Larocque. Before you go, have you heard of someone named the Viper pass through here? It's a bit of a pause. I don't believe so. May I ask why, my lord? I recently received word that this individual arrived in town. They're an unsavory type of mercenary, known to be incredibly ruthless. I'm worried about the reason why they may have arrived. I don't suspect they're ones for a celebration. No one knows what they look like, but on the off chance should you find something out, please report to the guards or to me. It is very serious. Of course, my lord. I'll let the bath guard know to be on the lookout immediately. And then the heavy footsteps fade away, entering a different room. You guys make your way to the steam bath. And while you guys do that, 5 people approach the bathhouse at this point, as the rest of the party has arrived. Piper opens the door, and you guys can see Larocque, the bathhouse gentleman, chubby-cheeked, short black hair, looking up at you. Hello there, welcome to the Dragon's Breath. May I help you? He looks at all of you guys. Does anyone say anything?
Yeah, Wendy's gonna walk up and just say, "Yeah, we're looking for Lord Shiko. We were told he might be here."
Yeah.
What she said.
Sure, of course. The Lord has just entered. You're more than welcome to enter yourselves as well. I just ask that you respect proper protocol and all that. Piper will go up. Yeah, of course. For sure. Well, I'll take whatever is needed for our guests. I got this, guys. It's the least I could do. This is my business as well.
Oh, thanks, Piper. I appreciate it.
All right then. Very well. We have a split bath section. The gentlemen may arrive over there. Women may go in this area here, and he gestures to the two parts. However, if you're here to speak to the Lord, you may feel free to wait here as long as you wish until once he's done.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but Wendy and I have been on the road for a couple days, so I'm gonna go take a quick bath. But don't wait for me or anything, and I'll start heading towards the gentleman's bath.
I'm gonna go take a bath too.
And right at that moment, the men's and women's sections get swapped.
Whoa!
Something crazy happens.
Uh-oh.
All right. So is everyone taking a bath?
Wendy's gonna wait outside to make sure they don't miss Shiko leaving for some reason.
All right. So Wendy, you're staying back in the lobby.
Yep.
Grig, are you taking a bath?
Yeah. Yeah, Greg is gonna go for a bath.
All right. Let's go ahead and put everyone around then. Where is my thing? Oh, there we are. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button, that's why. One second, let me just configure some stuff. Bop. And, oh yeah, it's fine. All right, let's activate this bad boy, see how it looks. There we go.
Loading steam path.
All right. So you guys, on the left is women's, on the right is men. So let me put everyone around. So Wendy, you're staying in the lobby. Let me get LaRock out here as well.
LaRock. LaRock Johnson.
LaRock Johnson, yeah. Let me get everyone else's characters out here as well. So we got Gain, Pala. We got Wendy's already out. We got June, Isaac, Grig. All right, you guys. Because you two, Pala and Gain, you may place yourselves anywhere along the baths you would like. If you find an area that you prefer, feel free to go there. And I'll say the rest of you are also out and about at this point. So like there and then here. If you go up, there are the actual baths themselves.
Oh.
He's so
Yeah.
mini.
When June passes by, I'm just going to quick head up out about. Is your name Viper by any chance?
No, is your name Viper also?
No, I am asking you.
Oh
You
no,
said-
my name's not Viper. I'm June. I meant yes. What's your name?
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, this one isn't Viper. We should see if we can maybe find this person. It sounds
You
very
can't
exciting.
ask people
Viper.
like that.
I like walk closer out of curiosity. Oh, who's Viper?
I don't know.
Are you wearing a steam suit?
Then how do you know I'm not Viper?
Yeah,
Well-
that's actually a good point. Is everyone wearing steam suits at this point?
Oh wait, is that an option?
Yeah. The steam suits are available for everybody. It's recommended.
Oh,
Okay.
June's butt naked.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Greg is butt naked as well.
Okay. Fantastic.
I'm not gonna be not naked if everyone else is naked. I'm naked too.
Okay. There are towels available. Just
No
be
need.
aware. Okay.
There, June didn't know that there were steam suits. She just walked out thinking she had to be naked.
Okay.
She goes,
Okay.
Are there steam suits?
LaRock looks around at the foyer like, oh, they just left without me explaining the process. All right. Well, as long as they're happy.
There's a whole closet full of them. You could grab one. Apparently, so far it's been a very pleasant experience.
Oh yeah, very, very comfortable.
I think I'm okay. And you just see me. I have like a couple tattoos of like crescent moons everywhere and some random markings on my body. I'm like,
Interesting.
doesn't seem like there's anyone here. Can I join you guys?
Sure. There's. Sure. Yeah. for sure.
I mean, if it's not a big deal, I mean, I can go somewhere else. There's plenty.
No,
of
I wasn't expecting the. Yeah. Okay.
Come,
yeah.
just
Sure.
hop
If
in.
you're not Viper, it's good.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk in here and just plop down.
You can't just ask people that.
Why can't I not ask people that?
It's
So why do you guys want to know Viper?
what makes you think that the Viper would answer truthfully in the first place? Come on.
I don't.
Don't
Well,
be
so mercenary, right? They are mercenary, which means that they are looking for work. Perhaps, maybe, if they thought that I was going to hire them for a job, maybe.
Wait,
It
like
sounded to me like they were already here on business. Sorry.
like an
what's
assassin?
happening.
Well, no, I do not know. They are just some mercenary that is maybe dangerous. I thought
I
it'd
think
be
I ran
cool.
into a mercenary.
You, what was their name?
I don't know. We kind of killed him.
Oh, okay. Well, if they are dead, then probably not this Viper that was talked about.
No, he sounded quite too good for
Oh,
You.
okay. So what do you guys?
Does June
Yeah?
have any snake-related tattoos?
Snake related? No, more
Okay.
just stars and moons.
Gotcha. Okay. So
good to know.
definitely still like a little skeptical, but if there's no snakes, then I'll drop it.
So
Yeah.
just be aware. Any if you see these guys, these are just like generic NPCs that I didn't want to
Okay.
bother finding different
that's
art
fine.
for.
Makes
That's
sense.
Okay.
I'm
well,
gonna just like scan her up and down for snake tattoos, even though I'm playing it cool.
I kind of cover myself a bit and be like, I'm sorry.
You know, Game raised a good point that you could have been lying. So I thought, if she has a lot of tattoos, maybe some of them are snake related, perhaps.
That's fine. You want to look at them more
No,
closely?
no, it's okay. I apologize. It's probably kind of rude to just stare,
A
especially.
little.
Well, hold on. You were doing it too. Don't put this on me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, what are you guys here for, anyways? Just enjoying the bath?
Kind of. We are here for the festival, but we had some child ran into us and spilled all over our clothes, and apparently their handler was wanted to make up for it by giving us tokens for this place. So we come in free. No worry about having to pay, which is very nice.
Wait, when did you hear about Viper?
Around.
Sorry, my curiosity is just peaking. Oh, do you guys know Lord Shiko?
That was the there was a little girl. Is she the Lord? She's the
don't
one that
think she
ran
is the
into
Lord.
us.
I don't think that's the Lord.
I don't really know the customs of this place. We've been mostly going to buy different fried foods and whatnot.
5-year-olds are typically not lords in my experience. I will say that. Or
Well-
toddlers, children, whatever. I don't know.
Well, she certainly didn't act very lordly. That's for sure.
While that conversation's going on, Wendy, you had a question?
Yeah. Wendy's just gonna ask. What was the guy at the receptionist name again?
Laroc.
Hey, Laroc. Quick question for you. Is the Lord? Does he have a private bath, or is he just on the men's side?
He should be on the men's side.
Interesting. Good to know. Actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, I might go take a bath.
What was your name?
Wendy.
Wendy. All right. Can I ask you to stay here for the time being, Wendy?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
Is there a reason why?
Precaution is all. Let's just say might be a little experienced. All right. I'm assuming you want a bath for the women's side.
Well, is there any rule that says I can't go on the men's side?
There is, yes, actually. Typically, the privacy of the bath. We do mixed, but that time is not now.
She's gonna
So-
try to. Can I try to like convince him? Can I like just try to convince him, saying like, this is of utmost importance that we speak to him, and I don't want to wait around for him to potentially lollygag around out here. I'm sure you understand.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Oh boy, man, rules today.
He looks at you. Yes, I'm sure of the highest importance. You have my word. I will ensure that Lord Shiko will come outside at any moment. Could you just stand there for a bit, however? I just got to check on something. And he's
Oh,
just
boy.
gonna go over here real quick. He's gonna look at you. And he seems to start fiddling with something.
Shit, Wendy's gonna like move to the right.
Make a stealth check. If this is a disadvantaged stealth check.
No, she just like I'm worried that like there's gonna be like some sort of thing like a trap door that's gonna open, so she's gonna try to move away from the trap door.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? Sure, I'll try to sneak in anyway. Let's just see what happens.
Stealth check disadvantage because he's looking right at you.
It's gonna be a 12 at best. Okay, so 12.
24 was the alternate one. Yeah, as you start making your way over there, he looks over. Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, that again is the men's side. If you want to enter the bath, I'm going to ask you to enter from this other side.
Ah, okay, fine. So you promise though, if this Lord guy does come out, you'll hold him here for me, right?
Yes, you have my word.
All right, fair enough. Wendy just starts walking in.
Unannounced to anybody, he starts going, "Fuck, was that the Viper? Oh no." Alright, so as Wendy enters the bathhouse, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Everybody else, so right side men's time, Piper runs up with Grig. Lord Shiko! As you guys see this rather rotund fellow kind of in the bath, kind of just enjoying himself. He's in his suit. And Piper comes on over. Lord Shiko, it's me, it's Piper. Lord Shiko goes, Piper, is that really you? Oh my goodness, welcome back home. How was your travels? How was everything? It was great, my lord. I'm certainly happy to be back in town. This is my companion, Grig. He saved my life.
Bobby.
Pleasure to meet you, Grig. I have to say, I gotta thank you for saving our doctor.
Of course. My pleasure.
No, Grig was not the one. It was Isaac here. And he gestures to Isaac. Oh, my bad. I'm sure you would have saved him, Grig.
Of course. My bad.
Oh, what are you jokesters saying? Yeah, nice to meet you. My name is Isaac. Isaac Dashuri. Isaac Dashuri.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Isaac. Oh, my goodness. What a celebration, cause for celebration. The Mass Festival's in town as well. Did you plan for that? Piper goes, no, pure coincidence, but I'm glad that it happened. If you don't mind, I told that my companion here and his companion, who's, I believe they're on the other side, would it be alright if they joined us for the celebration? Of course. Absolutely. Any friend of yours is a friend of ours.
Oh, great to hear
Welcome.
it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lord Shiko. This is our first time out of town. Well, my first time out of town, so it's nice to see there's some pretty cool people on the outside here in the beautiful city.
But of
Hop in the
course,
water.
I'm glad you appreciate it as well. As you guys start doing chit-chat and talking, the entire bathhouse seems to be very calm and very quaint. The steam seems to get a little thicker over time. June.
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay.
You
That's
guys
not ominous.
notice the steam starts to get thicker and thicker as you start to talk amongst each other. The Lord Shiko just kind of coughs. He's like, little humid today. Ugh. wonder what's going on. Maybe I should tell LaRock to tone it down a bit. At this point, as the steam gets thicker and thicker, June, you three notice that some of the steam seems to thicken, like right around here, and to condense and condense. Part of the water seems to increase and increase until you see a very long nostril, these bat-like wings, and an ever-shifting form as this thing appears. And then there are more that start appearing. And more. And you three, you as well, all the men side, you guys see this happening as well. As a lot of these steam imps apparates from the steam, at first, it doesn't seem like they do too much. And then this one immediately, so this one here immediately goes to this patron. And you can see there's like these claw-like things of mist. And they go and they slash against this patron's arm. And you hear the sound of hissing as steaming hot water, boiling water, meets pure skin. And this person screams out in pain. Ah! I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Another low roll. Holy crap.
All right, let's go with this.
Big problem.
Yikes.
Oof.
Oh, I have to use D&D Beyond. It doesn't let me use the Foundry initiative if there's combat.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Sorry, that was my B.
Oh, there we go. I'm good.
Okay, so can everyone just right-click their tokens, by the way? I'm just going to teach you guys how to do this. If you right-click your tokens, on the bottom right, there should be like 2 swords and a shield.
Yeah.
If you just click that, that'll toggle you into combat state, and then I can add you to the initiative order.
Okay.
Where is it?
If you click on your character token,
Oh, okay, got it.
there you go. Thank you. So you guys can do that first, and then roll initiative, and should do it. So what gain would you get?
I got a 16.
16, June?
I got a 10.
10. Ike?
14.
14, okay. Grig?
4?
4. And Pala?
The 6 is correct.
Okay, awesome. All right. Gain, you're first up. You see a bunch of these creatures pop out of nowhere. What are you doing?
Well, surely I have no weapons on me, right?
Not that you're aware of.
You all are seeing that, right?
I think so. I think we should run.
We need to get out of here. I'm going to move for the exit, I suppose.
Sure.
How far can I move in these?
You can use the ruler, and it'll just like kind of show you. So like 35 feet
Okay.
gets you like near the front door.
Oh, measurement distance. I see. 30 feet? Right
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Okay. Can I move? I'll get this eventually, don't worry.
No worries. As you approach there, you actually see your equipment are like in these cubby holes here.
Over here?
Yep.
I see. I just am close enough to peek open the curtain here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I guess I don't have any action to take as such. I'm just going to
You can dash to the equipment, and it'd be like a free action to actually grab like one of your stuff.
This is true. All right. Then I'll run in the rest of the way and grab my javelin.
Okay.
And I guess sort of stand right in the doorway since I have a little more.
Let me put the bear out. There he is. He's outside now.
That's right. Can I communicate with him from here?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm just gonna say yes. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna say yes.
I don't know how that works exactly. I think
You should say in your skills. I'm gonna say yes for now. If you want to communicate with him, you can.
I'm gonna say no for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume. Let me.
I'll take a
just
look while you do whatever.
It obeys your commands.
It says you can do it. It doesn't say there's a distance. It just obeys your command. You can use your bonus action.
I guess so. Sure. I'm going to call it over. And he's
Alright.
going to burst through the front door and into the lobby.
A giant bear just enters through the room. Larock goes, "What the fuck?"
He's gonna go barreling through the men.
Yeah.
Are the men and women's side, like, can you cross through this tree line here?
It looks like with enough effort, yeah, probably.
Okay, he's gonna go through the men's side.
Okay, how kind.
I'm gonna just ballpark that it's about this far.
Sure, yeah, that works.
Okay. Cool. I end my turn.
All right. You might be able to do that yourself, actually. There's like a pop-up or something like that that says end turn somewhere.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, Isaac. You see a bunch of these steam-like creatures appear out of nowhere. Both Piper and the Lord look concerned, as well. These patrons will start looking scared.
Don't worry, we'll handle this. Everyone go ahead and head for the building. Get out of here. I'll make a way for you. And I'm gonna cast when I stand in front of the Lord, I'll cast Primordial Spark. I'm still wearing my amulet, so I'll just kind of put my hands together. Let me see this real quick. Alright, it's verbal and semantic, so I'll call out. I'll use my hands and point towards it and say, "Return to Andrala," and then I'll go ahead and cast my spell at it. It has to make a 13 dexterity saving throw.
13, all right. The one directly in front of you?
Yes.
All right. That is a 15.
Okay, so it only takes 7 damage, and...
7 damage, all right.
Alright. And then I'll just keep it basically busy, and then I'll just gesture for them to go ahead and run.
As you release the spell, the force, the sort of like force impact kind of disapparates some of the steam, kind of gets off it. Its form seems to diminish a little bit.
Okay, let's see, anything else? Nope. Alright, oh, shoot. You had my turn for me. My tab froze.
Yes, I can, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it is the creature's turn. This one's going to go over here to this patron and is going to attempt to slash at it. Patron takes a couple points of damage. It looks kind of looking hurt. He screams out in pain. Ah! This one here is going to climb up and attempt to attack.
Wait a second.
21 to hit, another 7 points of damage. This one gets clawed at. Ah! This one that you just attacked is going to attempt to slap at you. Actually, hold on. Do something else, can it? Yeah, okay. You see as its like form disapparates a bit, it starts collecting steam around it and it blasts it out in front of the four of you. I need everyone here to make a dexterity saving throw for me. And let me know what you get.
Okay, that's not working. Let me try it over here. Save, dexterity, click. 21.
Grig, I need you as well.
Yikes.
So what'd you guys get?
21.
Okay, Isaac, you see it coming, you duck out of the way, you take 0 points of damage. Grig, what'd you get?
A 2.
You take you take 5 points of fire damage as you get like bursting hot boiling water on your chest, on your butt ass naked chest. This one will come up over here and do the same thing. More dexterity saving throws.
All right. Let's see. Save dexterity. 4.
5.
Both fail. You both take an additional 5 points of fire damage as more water gets steamed on top of you. Those are those turns. This one here is going to... The one on the left side here is going to attempt to attack this patron. Oh, wait. It's going to attempt to attack this patron. Misses. This woman is like dexterous as fuck. This one here is going to attempt to go down, attempt to attack. Misses as well. These women are dexterous as fuck. This one that just had already attacked is going to attempt to slap water onto it again. Another 5 points of slashing. You can see this woman here is looking real bad. She's heavily breathing. This one here is going to go over to you two and is going to attempt to breathe on both of you as a bunch of steam, water, and hotness comes onto you. I need both of you two, to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Okay. Dex
Well,
saving.
I'm not blind, so let me get this bad boy with advantage.
That is correct.
Me-
19.
19 success, no damage.
Where? Okay, in Foundry, where is the saving throw?
It should be another button. It should go inventory, spells, features, skills, saves. And you just click
that's
dexterity.
three from the top. Yeah.
You gotta have your token selected.
Yeah, I have it selected.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll on this. Okay, anyway.
It
Dex
should be
saving throw.
top left corner of your screen.
10. Oh, top left. Oh, I see it. Okay. Saves. Oh, I got a 10. I rolled on roll 20. Or
You got 10?
I got a 10.
10 is not sufficient, unfortunately. Actually, no, it is. Never mind. You take no damage.
Nice.
All right, both of you manage to duck out of the way as the boiling hot water comes. That's going to be the end of their turn. Wendy, you see these guys starting to attack more and more. What are you doing?
It's
I'm assuming
June's turn.
you
It's
have-
June's turn though. It's not Wendy's turn. I rolled a 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Thank you. All right, June, you're up.
Paula, we need to get out of here. I'm gonna try to run over here. I gotta select thingy. I run here. I'm like, oh hey Wendy, we should get out of here. And I'm gonna bonus dash to my equipment. And how long would it take to put everything back on?
You can bonus dash.
No, sorry, action dash.
Yeah, if you wanted to wear your armor and stuff, it's gonna take like a minute to put everything on properly. If you wanted to just grab like a mace or your relic, then that's just a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my relic, my shield, and just slap it on, and then I'm gonna just stand back here. That's it,
What
that's my
an
turn.
image.
All right, butt naked, wearing with nothing but a relic on you. All right, Wendy, it's your turn.
All right, Wendy. So how difficult does it look like it would be to pass through this tree? Like, is it just a tree, like a little bamboo gate or something?
I'll count it as difficult terrain. So make you additional movement to get through. 5 additional feet per 5.
Okay, so Wendy's just gonna go cross over. She's gonna tell Pala, June, and Gaine.
Gain.
All right, let's just we should go find the emperor or the lord on the other side. He's no good to us, dead, and they're all naked, so they have no weapons. So we should take care of that first. Wendy's gonna just yeet through this area, so she loses half her movement speed going through. So 15 feet, I guess.
Yeah,
So
I think it would
that's-
probably take your entire movement to get across.
Okay. Boop, boop,
10,
boop,
15,
boop, boop.
20. Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Right there. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'll say
So
that's
Wendy's
fine.
there. She's gonna see these creatures over here, and she's gonna go see everyone up there. Yeah, she sees that Isaac is fighting this creature. She's gonna try to cast
Butt ass naked, yeah.
Butt ass naked. She's gonna try to cast Eldritch Blast over at that creature attacking Isaac.
Go for it.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 hits, roll damage.
All right. 9 points of damage.
All right. You watch as the blast comes into it, Isaac. You see the familiar blast of your compatriot. What does your Eldritch Blast look like, by the way?
It's Wendy's Eldritch Blast is kind of like a bluish orb of energy that kind of shoots out, and it's got like these weird runic symbols that flake off of it, and like electric that kind of zaps out.
All right. As the force of this blue orbit impacts this thing, it goes. It is gone. You effectively disapparated it back into steam once more.
All right. As her bonus action, she's going to use. Since it's made of steam, I'd imagine cold would be effective against it, I guess. So she's going to use her Crimson Right, deal 1d4 damage. So she takes 4 points of damage. And then she's going to use Right of the Frozen. So use cold damage on her swords.
Let me double check something. I think you only have the one you originally chose.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're right. I think I chose. Yeah, I think I chose one, and I can get another one later. I think that's how it worked, right?
yes, I think you have the storm, so it's lightning damage.
Oh, okay. Oops, I accidentally clicked that again. I wanted to open up the side panel.
Sure.
Okay, so I chose Storm.
I think so. It says it
I-
on your character sheet.
Oh, I used Flame last time.
That's okay. We can. That's fine. That's all right.
I think I'd rather keep Flame if it's... Wait,
If you rather keep flame, that's fine.
I think I had reasoning for why I chose Storm. Whatever. Okay, so she just won't do it again. She'll just take... I don't know. I guess Flame. I guess she'll just keep Flame.
Okay. Then
and
we'll fix that
then-
later.
Yeah, and then throw that on her thing, because I was using it last turn, so I'll just stick with what I was doing.
All right. The blue liquid emboldens the your blade and bursts into flames. All right.
Yep.
Wendy, is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Feel free to end it whenever you wish.
Oh, where's the end? Oh, there it is.
Pala, what are you doing as you see all this unfold?
Why does everything keep coming out of the water and trying to hit me? And then I'm gonna shout to Gain, go get the axe. I'm going to try to help these people.
On
with
it.
a battle cry. I'm going to go into a rage.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, and then that triggers my wild
Alright.
surge. Does it tell me what it is as a 5? Yes, it does. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
So you have like this aura of just energy emboldening around of you, kind of like a storm, like this intense wind.
Yes, this for lack of a better phrase, this golden wind. There's the magic that emanates is this kind of like gold like wisps that kind of continue to spin around Paula, and she's going to.
I, Pala, Ayana, have a dream.
Is there are these rocks considered difficult terrain if I were to try to jump this?
No. Rocks are fine.
Okay, cool.
Water is, but rocks are not.
Gotcha. So I guess getting out of here is technically like 10 feet instead of 5.
Yeah.
And then from there, that's just another 15. So yeah, I can make it to here.
All right, that's an attack roll against you.
That's right.
That's a 6 to hit.
6 does not hit.
All right, you're fine.
And just to make sure, you do have to hit with the
hits,
attack
yes,
roll. Yeah, okay.
yes.
Just wanted to make sure. Cool. All right. With that, I'm going to attempt to punch this guy.
Go for it.
Unarmed strike. Does 20 to hit
20 does hit.
with 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage done to it. Nice.
And I believe that is my turn.
All right. You start punching and wailing at this thing. Your punches seem to be doing damage. Like this, it starts starting to like disapparate some of the form. Like when you punch, you feel like part of it is there. It's just like a veil almost, like you're punching cloth in a way. But it disapparates part of it. Grig, your skin's on fire, bud. What are you doing?
The water's hot, right? Because it's a bath.
It's a bath. Yeah, the water's hot.
But I'm guessing it's colder than.
Colder than the water that's being thrown on you. Yes.
Yeah. So I just dip under really quick to try and like ease it a little bit,
Sure.
and then I come up from the water. Hey, that wasn't very nice. And I'm just gonna use magic missile
Okay.
on the one in front of me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go
right
for
there. All right. What is it to hit? What is the?
A magic missile is actually something that automatically hits. So you just have to roll the damage for it.
Interesting.
Yep. So you're rolling it. It's a level 1.
Second level.
Second level. All right. So you deal. Okay. Roll 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Oh, jeez. Roll 4d4 plus 4.
12 points of damage as your missile, like these bountiful radiant missiles apparate from out of you as you chant the spell, hitting the thing on all sides. With every strike, some of the steam disapparates more and more and more, and it expunges, actually. All right.
See? I totally could have saved you. To Piper.
You've absolutely done so. Thank you. Greg, is that your turn? You staying put?
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Alrighty.
End turn.
Before we get to Gain, it's now going to be the patrons. This one here, next to the boys, is going to see these two guys getting hit here, and is just going to full attempt dash out of the way. Let's see. So that is going to be 30 feet there, 60 feet here. So he's going to make his way full dash over here. This one is going to action disengage and is going to reach right about. Oh no, he's in water. He's going to reach right about here. This one also action disengage is going to attempt to run out. He will go right here. You see, Wendy, you see these patrons rushing out in their steam suits, rushing out, screaming. Some of them seem to be like burnt on like their parts of their skin as they constantly rush out. Okay. That's going to be those guys, and then the women's side. This one here is going to attempt to run out. Just going to go right about here. This one here. This one's going to attempt to go right next to you. Please, help! Call the guards! All the ones at the top are actually just going to stay at the top because there's nothing really around them at the current moment in time. So they're just going to move back more until the commotion stops. All right, Gain. You hear the commotion and sound of screens. What are you doing?
So, Pala called to me and asked for her weapon, right?
Yes.
This is true.
I'm already here. So, can I grab that as well?
Yes, you have to move the distance to the cubby to grab it.
Okay. 10 feet and then back again.
Yeah,
That's 20.
I'm still grabbing stuff. I can grab it.
Can you do that?
On my turn.
Okay. In that case, I'll call to you and tell you to grab the axe and fetch it as soon as you can. God, I don't know what exactly to do. Are we supposed to go across to the other side?
I'm not sure. Wendy just went over it. I think we should help your friend first.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move back towards her again with javelin in hand.
All right.
Let's see then. I guess I'm going to run out. Okay, sorry, controls. Run out to the patrons and urge them to just keep moving. Keep
All
moving
right.
and don't stop. And I'm going to throw my javelin at the one nearest to Pala.
All right, go for it.
Let's see here. Javelin. How do I make this roll? Come on.
Either you can roll it either through D&D Beyond or like that. Yeah. Okay. So 22
There we
to
go.
hit, 10 points of damage.
Yep.
This is the same one you punched, right, Pala? Yes, it is. The javelin goes through and the steam disapparates, destroying it.
Nice. It vanishes into steam, and the javelin sort of like lands on the rocks behind it, and then immediately flies back and into my hand again.
Hell yeah.
And then in the meantime, I'm looking out for my bear. He is running. Let's see.
He
measure
can
that
make
guy.
it just to where around where Indy is.
Oh, really?
He has a movement
How
speed of 40.
He does? Oh.
Yeah.
40. All right, I'll take that. So back out to about here.
Yep, right there.
Sounds good.
gonna see a bear just come through this thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Wendy sees a bear.
giant mechanical bear comes bursting through the doorway.
You hear
And then
Larock
yeah.
go, "What the fuck?" As the bear just tumbles through, breaking down doors until it reaches out.
Yeah, and that's all he does.
All right.
The end.
All right.
Oh, right, end my turn. There we go.
All right, Isaac. There's no more steam creatures around you, but you do see the patrons being harried down south, and you see Wendy.
Perfect. Oh, Wendy, thank God you're here. I'll go ahead and take my movement to go 5, 10. Let's see.
Yep.
Across the rocks. And then I'm going to use the rest of it to move towards, down to this bat down here. Alright. Let's see. Alright, then what I'm going to do once I get to the bat, I'm going to go ahead and try to... I'm going to try to go ahead and snag it and grapple it to get it under control. I want to see what it is. So let's
All
see.
right, sure.
Let's see. Athletics.
Make an athletics check, yeah.
Is that going to work this time? That keeps crashing.
I'll tell you right now, you have to beat a 7.
Oh, let me find it. It's been happening a couple times on D&D Beyond. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, 16.
16? All right. Awesome. Yeah, you have it. You managed to grab it by like its neck. And it seems like the steam form is still there, and you would expect like you're grabbing air, but you actually managed to get a hold of something.
Okay, interesting. While I'm holding it, can I like take a free action to like, how big is it exactly?
It's kind of tiny, like it's about 2 feet tall.
I want to dunk it in the water.
Okay, sure. I'll let you do that, yeah. So you dunk this thing in the water.
Mhm.
All right, we'll see what happens to it.
Like a big
Okay.
evil Oreo.
Yes. This ain't your grandma's Oreo. All right, now, was that your turn? Sorry.
Yep, that ends my turn.
All right, now it is the creature's turns. Ooh, that's a good question. Which one is this one going to want to go to? The patron or Wendy? Let me see. Actually, no. It sees this one being attacked by Isaac and is going to attempt to go for it. All right, Isaac. Claws coming at you. 7 to hit.
I don't have my armor. Let me take it off. I have... What's my AC with average?
I think it's
That
like
does
10.
not hit.
All right,
So-
awesome. The one you're dunking is going to try to claw at your arms as you're dunking it. It seems like it's getting kind of scared, actually. For another
Okay.
7 to hit.
It does not hit.
Tries to claw at you, but you manage to hold it in a way that you're pinning its arms out as these two things like surround you. It ends its turn in water, so I'm going to go ahead and do some damage to it. All right, you see its form slowly start getting eroded by just being submerged in the water.
Okay. Water is its weakness. Don't get in.
All right, that's going to be those turns. This one here, the one next to Gain, I should say, is going to roll this. See if it gets its... It does not get its breath back, sadly. But it's going to see Gain just decimated its foe, and it's going to attempt to claw the fuck out of Gain. That's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit, I don't think.
You're not wearing armor. Just be aware. I think it should be 10 plus your dexterity modifier as your AC.
Yeah. In that case, it does not hit.
Awesome. So claws at you, but he managed to deflect it with the javelin. This one here is going to attempt to go over to Pala. Slapping you.
Baby.
That natural 1.
Well,
Never mind. This one is going to go towards the patron and attempt to claw at it. That's no okay.
Uh-oh.
You see this woman starts running and falls to the ground as it hit with a natural 20. Damn it. This one here is going to fly on over. Just to make sure it can do that. Yes. It's going to fly on over to Pala. And it'll attempt to claw at you for 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
You take 4 points... Wait. You take 4 points of slashing damage, reduced to 2. But you also take 4 points of fire damage, which is not reduced.
This is true. All right, so 6 damage, and then I'm gonna roll a d6 for their damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, go for it.
4 damage back to them.
All right. The wind whips out and hits it back as it claws in. Its arm kind of like partially destroyed from the impact. Okay. That's me. The end of their turn. June. What are you doing?
Okay, an axe. I quickly scrounge through and just grab something that looks like an axe. I'm like, this looks like a damn instrument. This has to work. I'm gonna sprint out with my shield, my gauntlet shield on my arm. I'm gonna run out 30 feet, which is right here next to Game. And then I'm like, I need to get this to Paula. I'm gonna use a action to go around these guys. And I'll go ahead and take the, I guess,
Opportunity
can I go around without getting opportunity attacked or no?
Let's find out.
Maybe like 1, 2, 3,
Yes, you can. Exactly your
4,
movement.
5, 6. I run over. I just sprint over. I'm like, Paula, take this, and I like give you the axe. Is that an action or free action or how
Free
do I-
action you give.
Okay, I give that, and I see the lady in the distance that's fainted, and as a bonus action, I say, "I won't let you die," and my shield glows, and then like a radiant light just beams directly to her, and a healing word on her,
Okay.
and it's going to be cast 7 hit points back.
The burnt flesh. The burnt flesh slowly reverts, and you see this woman breathe wide open, no longer unconscious but on the floor. You can see this thing hovering over, ready to strike once more.
Say, Paula, we're not letting anyone die.
You got it.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty, you can end it whenever you like.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Wendy, with your blade now wreathed in lightning, right?
Yeah, I changed it again. Sorry.
No, alright, it's fine. What are you doing? The patrons are running back, and you can see Isaac is being attacked by these creatures.
So Wendy's going to use all of her movement speed, and she's going to go run up next to Isaac and help defend, basically.
Alright, I think the action and double your action and movement, I think, to get that far.
No, it's 30 feet. So she was 30 feet away.
I'm checking to get right there, says 35.
Oh, when I checked before, it was 30. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Fine. You would also have to go through water, which is difficult terrain. So
Okay, so then what I'll do instead, here, this is what I'll do instead.
Sure.
I'll go... Would this count? Could I go up to here?
Yeah, you can go up to there. That's fine.
Okay.
You're skirting water, but you're not really going in it. That's fine.
Okay. So I go up to here. Wendy's gonna like say, just to the patrons, go like, "Go on, get out of here. I'll hold them off." She's gonna go. She can't go any farther, otherwise she'll lose her action. So what she's gonna instead do is she's gonna try to just, I guess, cast Eldritch Blast on the one to the right,
All right, go
closest to
for
the
it.
water.
Yeah, the one that Isaac is currently strangling down.
Yeah,
Go for it.
that's gonna be nat 20.
Roll your damage.
Let's go.
Click the roll damage button. Like in
Oh.
Foundry, because that'll roll with max. Yeah, there you go. So, wait. I gotta adjust that. The options are wrong. So that'll be 18 points of force damage. You, Isaac, as you're kind of like holding it down, strangling it, you feel your hand like a heavy force of impact as Wendy's orb comes and blasts the thing out of you, and you can see the water just goes up and blasts over you, the warm bath water all over you, and the creature that was in your hands is no more. All right, is that your turn, Wendy?
As a bonus action, she's going to use Hexblade and use her right focus Hexblade on the creature to the left of Isaac, just in case he doesn't finish it off.
You're hexing it, right?
Whenever you target a creature with the blood curse, your next attack against the cursed creature deals an additional +2 damage.
Okay, so you're marking it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, gotcha. So this creature is now marked.
It doesn't take like a spell slot or anything. I think it's just a bonus action.
Yeah, that's a.
Is it a bonus action?
I think it's just. I think it is. It's a blood maledict is what you're using, not a hexblade.
Oh, yeah, the right focus of the Hexblade. Yeah, so I'm just gonna mark that one to the left of Isaac, and that's it. And that ends Wendy's turn. She's not gonna look at Isaac. Like, hey,
Okay,
you
so
hanging
you're-
in there?
So you're using
yeah.
Blood Curse of the Marked.
It's underneath my actions, all the way at the bottom. It says right focus the hex blade.
Yeah, when
That
it says whenever you target a creature with a Blood Curse, your next target attack against the cursed creature deals an additional 2 damage.
Yeah.
So you have to use your Blood Curse of the Marked in order to activate that.
Oh, okay. Wait, where is that? Blood Curse of the Marked.
Yeah.
Features and traits.
It says until the end of your turn, whenever you hit the target with a weapon that has an active Crimson Rites, you roll an additional 1d4 damage. So it's kind of not very useful in this situation because you're about to end your turn.
Right. Okay. So never mind. I won't do that then. I mean,
Okay.
there we go. So that's it. That's the end of Wendy's turn.
All right, you can end it whenever you like. All right, Pala, Grease in your hand.
All right. I'm going to go make sure the other one is okay. And I'm actually going to charge ahead, taking 2 op attacks.
All right.
And then, yeah, I'll do that first in case anything
18
weird
to hit.
happens. 18 hits.
All right. 3 slashing damage reduced to 1, plus 2 fire damage,
Okay.
and then another one. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Another same rolls, so another 3 points of total damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll 2 d6 here. First one, second one.
You see the whips hit around, dealing additional damage to these creatures. The one here that's taken 2 of the repercussions looks kind of faded. This one here still looks pretty okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to target this guy and give him a big ol' axe swing.
Go for it.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
7 total damage.
Your axe swings down, cleaving parts of its body, the steam evaporating outward. Still up, but it looks pretty wounded.
Gotcha. Let me make sure that is an action, so I cannot do that. So that is my turn.
Alrighty. Grig. What are you doing, my boy?
All right. Time to finish it off. I'm just gonna use level 1 ice knife.
Alright. Again, that'll just be aware, that'll hit Isaac if you attempt to attack this one.
Well, check this out. Learn from last time. I'm gonna hit right over here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your ice knife. Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so 7 points of cold damage to this creature here. Because you didn't hit it with the piercing damage, because it didn't hit, but you managed to hit it in the spot you wanted to. It has to make a dexterity saving throw. Fails the dex save, taking 7 points of cold damage, which you can see the condensation of the ice. You take ice out of the bath. I mean, you take water out of the bath, form it into a blade of ice, chuck it at it, and as it explodes, the cold encompasses this creature. And you can see its steam form slowly shifts into water, and it will just disappear. It seems the cold was incredibly effective against it.
That's right. Figured it out.
Oh, good job, Greg.
Thank you.
Is that your turn, Grig?
I am going to walk just as far as I can, just to see if anything else is left on this side, because I don't have a full visual.
Alrighty.
Where is it?
You press space once you have that ruler out, and it'll
Space,
take
that's
you.
what it is.
Yeah,
I thought it was right click,
gotcha. Alright, Grig,
and that's it.
at the end of your turn, it is now the patrons' go. I will say, these 3 here see a fucking bear, and immediately stop in their tracks. I'm gonna say they're unsure of what to do, and they start to back away a little bit. Towards Wendy, who just cleared out some of the imps. There's a fucking bear in the way.
When do you tell if the bear is like not aggressive towards us or?
Wendy saw me earlier, so
Oh,
surely.
This bear was outside, I will say. As you enter the facility, the bear was outside.
Did Wendy see the bear with?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
And
I
don't
guess
think
she wouldn't. She wouldn't be able to tell then just by looking at it if it's aggressive.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't know. Wendy's just gonna stand there.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
you're
we'll take on this
unsure.
bear. Whatever this thing is, we can take it on.
Yeah, I would say you're probably unsure. All right, and then now it's gonna be the. Why did this? Never mind. Can I pop this out? Yeah, thank God. Okay, so the patron, those guys stay like clutter around you. Tyler and Piper will attempt to move out of the water along here. The patron that's unconscious, half movement to get up, and is going to action just disengage and run 15 feet here. All right, this one here, action disengage, is going to attempt to go here. These two action disengage, and they're going to make it to the front. Two patrons seem to be successfully okay. All right. Okay, top of the round, initiative count 20, 2 rounds in. So a good majority of the creatures are dissipated. But now you watch as the steam seems to increase more and more and more, and the creatures start to get evaporated into the steam itself. And around here, where the steam gets the strongest, you guys see... hold on. Let me fix this. A very large version of the steam creature just appear out of the steam with a mighty...
Ooh.
Alrighty. As it appears in that space, you see the trees start to burn and the house get to burn here. I'm gonna say this like little section here. I'll mark it. This like little section here. I don't know if you can really see that. Is open, and the men's in the female section is open now. All right. Gain, what are you doing as you see this?
What is the creature? Which way is he looking?
He's currently looking towards you guys.
Okay. The patrons are moving to leave.
They're moving to leave, it looks like, yeah.
What about June? Does June have a weapon?
I only have a shield.
You only have a shield. But you do have a shield.
Yes.
Oh man.
Let's pop the bat.
I'm gonna call out to June, actually, I guess. June, can you take care of yourself? Are you good?
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. What is this? What is the range? 90 feet. Sorry, I'm just looking at what's going on here. Also choose one. I am going to cast Hex on the imp.
Okay. So the imp is now hexed. What does it look like as you hex it?
That's interesting. I think that the edges of his form start to sort of it's like the mist is gently evaporating. So his form becomes somewhat how should I say, like irregular and vague. Like he's just kind of like fading away at the edges. Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah. So the form, a creature is made out of mist and steam, but it looks like some of its form around the edges seem to be protruding off and disapparating. Awesome.
Like when you have like incense, like smoke rising, and you blow on it, and it's sort of like warbles and wavers, that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
I deal an extra 1
D6.
D6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack, and I will
Mhm.
give it disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Checks.
Check.
Yeah, got it. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Hex is a bonus action,
Yes.
so I still have my main action. Yes,
You do. Yes.
but I can't control my bear because I use my
No.
bonus action.
Your bear is just gonna chill there.
In that case, I'm going to just bound, I guess, a little bit forward. I'm not too far away from it anyway. Yeah, so gonna go ahead and throw the javelin his way once again.
Go for
Being
it.
careful to, I don't know. I guess I can't see what's on the other side so much, but make sure that it's not going to pass through this thing and then hit somebody. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Making a point of that. Okay, javelin. Let's see. Boom.
This is not safe.
That's a 12.
12. 12 will hit.
Nice. So it does 7 piercing damage, and then I get an extra d6 of necrotic. So let's roll that as well. And that's a 2. I don't know if necrotic damage actually does anything to this
Okay,
creature, but-
awesome. So you watch the javelin goes through its misty form. You can see part of it burst through as the javelin goes through it.
Mhm.
The necrotic, you can see as the necrotic energy seems to hit it, part of it seems to disapparate a little bit more at some of its edges. Looks like it did fine amount of damage.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
Just hold tight, guys. We got this. Enter.
All right, Isaac. You watch as this creature blows open a hole between the men and women's bath. You can faintly see June, Pala, and you can see these two women here, and then you can see June as well. But then you see this massive creature just there.
Like, so in the middle, I see there's like this little pagoda-looking structure. Like, can I actually get to the middle?
Yes, the pagoda is partially blasted open from just the sheer force of this thing.
You fool! You shouldn't have opened up the women's bath. Like, come attack it.
Yeah, let me remark it. It should be like here. Yeah, that's all good. That's open.
Okay. So I'm gonna run. I'm gonna charge up my right hook as I approach. I'm gonna come up and jump about 10 feet, and then land on it, and then do an unarmed strike.
Sure.
So I'm gonna come up from above and do a. Oh, I should have rolled it in Foundry.
That's fine.
That is a natural 20.
Natural 20 will hit.
All right, my unarmed strike damage is 4, so I guess that becomes
4.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's
unarmed
4.
combat
It's still
for-
4. Yeah.
4. It's
So
a really
you come
cool
down.
looking punch.
Yes, you come down and punch it on its nose. I'll say with a natural 20. By the way, you guys all have your inspirations, just as a reminder. I will say with a natural 20, you notice that some of the wood from the broken pagoda is available for you to be able to pick up.
Okay, I'll pick up one of the pieces of wood, and then I'll charge a thunderous smite, and then I'll put this weight there in front of it, and kind of like hold the wood like aggressively towards it.
There's like a broken bit of plank, and like this electric energy just starts permeating through it as your eyes glow. All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to use an apex action. You watch as the steam around its body, in the steam bath itself, seems to apparate and gets absorbed as it gains some temporary HP.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then it is the creature's turn. As an action, it's going to, with that steam as it approaches, you can feel the heat rise as the water around everybody starts to boil. I need every single person to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
Damn it, Eric. Oh, finally.
DC you're looking for this is a 12.
Take it.
Okay then.
Well,
Alright, who failed?
I failed.
Alright, okay, I'm just gonna let's go ahead and
You know
roll
what?
this.
Greg
I'll
learned
use my
his lesson.
inspiration. This feels like not a great time, but I'll use it. Inspiration. I'll roll again.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, no.
Just kidding.
You guys.
Oh my gosh.
I did roll higher though.
It's true. We can't.
Okay,
Cool.
so the people, anyone who rolled a 11 or below, takes 8 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Anyone who rolled higher than that takes 4 points. The room is now starting to burn very heavily.
Does that proc my 1d6?
It's not an attack roll, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Okay.
The most of the patrons. Oh, I gotta do the patrons now. Down.
Oh no.
Unconscious. Unconscious. These two here seem to be fine. These two seem to be fine. The woman that you saved looks okay. Both Piper and Shiko look alright as well. Alright, that's going to be the end of its turn. June, you're up.
I'm gonna, after taking that damage, just don't worry, game. I'll be just fine. I look at the beast that's just standing there. Can I see Isaac?
Yeah, you can see Isaac.
All right. Okay, cool. From there, I'm gonna look at my shield. I'm gonna put my other hand on it and say, Hitaro, if you're gonna be useful now. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam directly on top of the monster.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so, let's see. How big is Moonbeam? It's like a 2 foot?
Moonbeam.
Something like that?
Well, it's 40 feet high. It's a 5 foot radius.
5 foot radius, I see.
Yes.
So,
Like one.
like that.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And it has to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Con save 14. Rolled a 2.
Okay, and that means it's going to take cast spell damage. Oh, did it not roll damage?
You can roll. You can
I
click the
see a
damage.
13 in the D&D Beyond log.
Yes. That's
Okay, so
exact-
13.
it's going to take 13 radiant damage, and this beam is going to stay on top of him.
All right, you watch. Okay, so through the steam and mist, a faint bit of moonlight just comes right down. You feel your shield increase in its fervor. It seems like your answer was called. Your fucking question was answered. My bad. As this light just comes down and pierces into it, it looks to have taken quite a hefty bit of damage from that. My goodness, 13 is no joke.
And I will then. Actually, that'll be my turn. I can't do anything else. Let me end my turn. There we go.
All right, Wendy. Patron next to you just fell down. Bear is still in the gateway, and this entire giant-ass creature is standing right before Isaac. What are you doing?
None of this makes any sense. Wendy's gonna look around at the two patrons that are alive. Take care of that guy that just fell. I saw that bear outside. I imagine he can't be that much of a problem, but definitely less of a problem than whatever this monster is here. And she's gonna go run up. Actually, first she's gonna look at the monster and she's gonna cast that thing I was gonna do last time, but now it makes more sense to do now because it's the beginning of my turn. Wait, what was it called again?
Blood
It
Curse of the
was
Mark.
Blood Curse. Where is the button for that? Oh, there it is. One bonus action. Blood Curse of the Marked. And then... Oh, I get a bunch of different options? Was that what it was, or did I pick one?
You picked
one,
Mark.
right?
You picked Mark, yeah. So essentially,
that's
it
what it
just gets marked, and when next time you attack it, it does an additional D4 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. So Wendy's she's gonna mark that creature as a bonus action.
All
and
right.
then she's gonna go 15. Oops. She's gonna go 15 here. And then another 15 here. Run up next to Isaac.
Sure.
She's gonna go attack it with her short sword.
Go for it.
Oop. That's 24 to hit.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You get an additional D4 on this.
All right. So we're gonna roll for that. That's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage.
Woo! All right.
Plus 1d4 of thunder damage, so the +1. Plus my right focus hex blade gives me a +2 damage. That should not have been a roll. Ignore that.
Sure.
That was just a raw +2. So that's in total 10 plus 11, so 13 points of damage for her first attack.
13 points is pretty decent.
She's gonna go and attack the creature again.
With
a short,
what?
her second short sword.
Okay,
Because she's
yeah,
dual
feel free.
wielding. Yep. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That's gonna be 9 points of piercing
Additional
damage.
9 points of piercing damage. Pretty good. It's looking a little rough.
That's also gonna be 3 points of thunder damage.
So you only put your right on one of your
Oh,
weapons.
that's right. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Sure, sure.
But she still gets the +2 because it's marked.
I think it's only once on each of your turns.
Let me read it. Let me just make sure. When you successfully target a creature, the next time you hit that creature with an attack.
The next time.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's right. So that only happens once. Just period.
Alrighty.
All right. So that's it. Wendy, I guess can Wendy just like throw or hand her sword to Isaac? One of her swords to Isaac, the non-blood cursed one.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So she's gonna hand it to Isaac. Say, "Give this back to me when you're done." She's gonna hand it to Isaac.
I'll drop the wood plank and then I'll pick up the short sword. Thanks, Wendy. They're both still naked.
Alright.
All right.
Still naked, yep.
That's the end of
Pala.
Wendy's turn.
What are you doing? You see your compatriots wailing away at this thing.
I don't know any of these guys. Don't put words in
You
my
see
mouth.
Gain trying to fight this thing, okay? And this woman that you met randomly.
Yeah, and I don't want to run through the water, so I'm going to activate my Celestial Revelation, which gives me a fly speed. So golden ethereal wings sprout from Pala's back. She jumps up in the air and flies over to the beast, and I'm going to that's it. Okay. And I'm going to reckless attack this loser.
Was it a bonus action or an action for Celestial Revelation?
Bonus action.
Oh, pretty good. All right.
Yeah, it's not bad, and it gives me a +2 to whatever damage I deal.
Go for it. What do wings look like?
Just the same kind of like bright ethereal gold that was like the wispy spinning around that was created by the wild magic surge. The
gotcha.
wings share that same ethereal, almost transparent gold.
Alrighty.
And let's go ahead and that's not gonna do that there. Gotta do it here. Roll this attack with advantage. Does a 25 hit?
25 just hits.
And let me
Go ahead and roll your damage.
That deeps. 17 damage +2, 19 damage.
How do you want to do this?
The +2 is radiant.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I fly up, and I more of like it turns into like a big leap as I immediately, once I gain the altitude, I immediately start to lose it as I just kind of Dark Souls 3 Yorm style take the other side of the I've got one hand on the hilt of the axe and the other side on the back of the head, and I just cleave straight down through the guy and land below it as it starts to like slowly kind of fall apart above me.
All right. It slowly comes apart above you as you cleave down through it. The form starts to disapparate and start to get very volatile and tragic, and like just its form is just no longer there. Just way too volatile. All at once, the steam from it just shifts out and explodes all throughout the house. Dexterity saving throws as it dies. From everybody, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Greek! Oh, Greek!
Oh, Greg.
What was that thing? The
Poor lad.
How do you re-roll again? Was that
Inspiration.
thing? Inspiration.
If you already used it, you don't have it anymore.
I didn't use it.
Oh, then you can use it. Feel free.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, Greek. Oh, Grig.
Oh, some truly terrible inspirations going around today.
Pretty bad. Hey, Isaac, how you doing, by the way?
I'm alright.
Okay. Well, you anyone who's saved, takes 6 points of fire damage. Anyone who didn't save takes 12.
Oh no.
Thank God.
Not looking too high.
What do I do with negative health?
Greg is down and unconscious.
Oh,
Greg, as the steam comes over you, the water is just boiling and you just pass out. You are now making death saving throws. Which means that once on your turn, which is about to come up, you have to roll a d20. So, Pala is at the end of your turn.
That was my action. Yeah, I can't do any healing, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Greg. We're not out of initiative. Please roll me a d20. A 10 is a success. You are one step closer to life. Go ahead and mark that off as a success.
Can we not step in to help?
We're currently in initiative order right now still. So once it's your turn, then yeah.
Okay, so I have
Luckily right next to Grig, there's a literal fucking doctor. Who survived. Piper's up, and so is Tyler Chico. I forgot to do their, the other guys. This guy, unconscious. Unconscious. Unconscious.
Great.
Guys at the beginning, they're fine.
Yay!
Oh, and the guys at the very top, I forgot they were there. Were they within range? They were not.
Cool.
So they're okay. They just see from a distance. You hear like, "Holy shit!" Coming from up above. Piper will attempt to make sure you're okay there, Grig. All right, Grig, you are stabilized. Still unconscious, but you are okay. As Piper gives you some immediate first aid. Still unconscious, but you are no longer making death saving throws. And with that, initiative's over. People are down. But at this point, you hear LaRock's voice with a bunch of a lot of heavy footsteps. Right this way! Right this way! Something's going on! And a bunch of guards appear into the bathhouse, and they start heading out and disapparating amongst the unconscious victims.
Yeah, but before they get there, I want to move over to the guests.
Yeah, you guys have a turn before they get to the guys. So if you guys there's anything you want to do.
Sure. I'll go over to the three guests that are unconscious.
Okay.
And I'll use lay on hands to bring them all back up. Give them 3 points each.
Okay.
Wait,
It's only one person per turn, but I'll say over the course of a couple of turns. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, one then. Let's get one.
And I'll fly over to this one and use my healing hands.
Right.
Eric, does this bear look aggressive, or does he just look like he's just standing at the entrance, just like standing there menacingly?
Gain. What does your bear look like it's doing?
He wasn't getting any orders, so I think he was just standing there non-menacingly.
He's just grooving.
He's just grooving.
Okay.
The bear
Alright.
steps. I'll say the bear steps out of the way as the guards come in.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah. The bunch of the guards come in. I'm gonna switch. We're out of this combat. I'm gonna switch back to our normal thing. Before we get to what happens now, I'm gonna say we can take a small little break as well.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Let me just
Alright.
put on some music in the time being.
Plan.
Elevator music. Let's go.
Yep.
like
Got
10 or
June.
15.
We can do like 10 minutes. How about that?
Okay.
There's a squad. All right, we're back.
So there we go. We just fought a steam monster. I guess we were right. We did win the game.
We win now.
Exactly. Yeah, we win.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Gain and I won. We got to the bathhouse first.
It's true.
That's true. That's true. All right. This is the Gain Impala campaign. Now we're just gonna like
Yep.
the NPCs. We'll just watch you guys play.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. I
Yeah.
mean, for all the work you guys did in killing the thing, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we killed it, but now it's your time to shine. We just step in just to take care of obstacles, so you can just play the game.
Yeah, for sure. Also gonna get a thing.
Break. Okay. Rise. Hello?
Who's back?
I'm
here.
Okay. What a combat, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Just want to have a friendly little neighborhood bathhouse, and then you have to have monsters show up and then ruin it all.
Happens all the time.
I know. That's why we can't have nice things.
So true.
bathhouse without monsters trying to kill you.
I know, right?
Is it really a bath? Otherwise.
Oh, really without your blood and gore everywhere.
If the
You gotta
water's
clean
not
the
tainted with
inside
the
and the
blood.
outside.
I like the
Yeah.
little leaf particle effects that float around on the screen. That's cool.
It's nice, right? I couldn't find cherry blossoms, so this will have to do for now. Well, back.
Are we fully clothed?
No,
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
I'm fully naked. We are all fully naked.
I don't know what that icon is. That the moonbeam icon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that there?
It's
How do I
not a
get-
status.
Oh, I would
If you drag spells to yourself, it'll maybe attach an icon to you.
Oh, I just click cast and it's because it lasts for a minute, I guess.
Hmm.
Last
So-
minute IRL.
Figure out how to get rid of it. Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Oh
Oh no.
Alright, how do I get rid of it though? Moonbeam.
Oh,
Reverse card
it is an effect.
Moonbeam
Whoa.
or Hatsuda.
It's in a temporary effect, yeah.
Unsure.
Wait, how do you even...
I got it.
It's just fun to say.
Moonbeam.
Teferairi. Magic card or Hatsuda. Moonbeam.
Oh man, I'll have Hunter narrate my life from now.
I hope so, yeah. You guys are pretty good in that fight. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
You guys were putting out the damage, and then I was running around.
Yeah, if you guys didn't kill the enough of those little dudes, the big one would have been tougher. So
Are you recording?
yes. I
Did
think
we
it's good.
actually win so well that we should be level 4? Is that it?
Yes, you got that right.
Stream looks fine to me on my end.
Yeah, it's still up. Okay, good. I don't know what that was then. Interesting.
Okay.
Good for my green did.
All right. Okay.
Field if everyone is going to be talking naked.
No.
Intimate
Some
RP.
some of us put on the clothes that we were given.
Okay, well I didn't say you were gonna be naked, talking naked.
You said everybody.
Okay, alright, okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't given the option to put on clothes.
You were in fact explicitly given the option to put on
Hey,
clothes.
no, he did not explain to me how the place worked.
He just walked out before he even had a chance.
Eric.
The fact that you didn't even ask about it is the concerning part.
Yeah, what's up?
Eric, I knew this background looked familiar.
Yeah, I know.
You met. Look.
Yeah,
look,
it's the
Holly.
Sands. It's the Sands one. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. I found
Yeah.
it. Here it
I
is.
still have it too. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I said I needed bones everywhere, and you made that. So
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Can't say I didn't do nothing for you.
But yeah, just Oni is essentially just this, but imagine bones as part of like the building structure, just protruding out of the ground.
Dang. So is that Viper? This little 8-bit guy?
No,
You got it.
he's actually bad at this campaign.
That's so late.
Who is the Viper?
Yeah, who's Viper? Who's
It's
Viper?
Piper.
Where's Scarecrow?
It's Piper. Yeah, Piper is actually the Viper.
It's the perfect crime.
You would never know.
No one would expect.
I mean,
like-
it's 100% Wendy. It's gotta be.
It's got to be Wendy. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys found out my backstory. Jeez.
Wendy's.
Well, I
the-
watched all of them. As
Oh,
they
you watched all the
occurred.
prequels. Gotcha.
Why did you do that?
I didn't. I knew it would.
I
bother you.
figured. Yeah.
Oh, Wendy, your name's Piper? I've been getting your name wrong the whole time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I there's gonna be fallout for this. I think I was being too pushy with the guy. I'm gonna go in jail. You guys have to break me out, okay?
Oh, you.
Oh, you're not
I know we
going-
just met, but you guys are gonna have to do a jailbreak for me. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, no. Bye.
I'm coming, Wendy.
Okay.
Me-
All right.
My
Time to
friend Greg and I here are coming.
Yeah. Four people go off and do the adventure. The other two, it's a Shawshank Redemption style story
Yeah.
where they have to slowly get through their life as jailbirds.
You just have a spoon, and that's it.
That's it. You just have a spoon.
Gotta deal
Alrighty.
with the other inmates.
With that, are you guys ready to continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is everyone here?
So,
Is-
as the guard... Oh, what's up?
I was just gonna say, is anyone not here?
I'm not
Great.
here.
Cool.
Oh, wait, we gotta
Well,
wait.
it's okay if Gain's not here. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
Gang, Greg, June.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Tyler.
sure everyone's here.
Dane,
okay.
Greg.
Yeah, alrighty. So, with that being said, how's everyone looking in terms of health and stuff, by the way, and resources?
Looking good. Well, in
Pretty
health,
good.
no, bad. Very bad.
What does my health go to after I am?
You're at 1 right now. So, I'm gonna say, as the guards are coming in, starting to stabilize people, Piper's going around from person to person. At some point, Greg, you come back up with 1 HP.
Gotta get the noise out.
Yeah. Everyone around is in turmoil. The bathhouse is currently defunct as these guards start coming in. LaRock is like looking around wildly with his hands to his head, like just be like mouth agape, like what the hell just happened? Seeing the destruction of the bathhouse itself. Just glad as it seems that there were no casualties. Luckily. Tyler is Mr. Lord Chico has some burns on his body from like the hot boiling water, and he grimaces a bit, but he comes over to all of you. You all saved my life. You saved the people of this bathhouse. Thank you so much. As Lord Chico, it is my honor to have you here in Oni. Thank you once again. May I have your names, please?
June?
I'm not. Oh, June? It's June.
Do you mind if we have this after we can put our clothes back on?
Oh, right, of course. I'm sorry, you're right.
No, I'm
I'm
still
fully
naked, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, I'm Isaac Dashery. I believe we were acquainted, but, you know, this is my friend Wendy, and we've been traveling together. This is the other person who saved Piper. And when I put my hand on him, I want to use Lay on Hands to give him 6 points of HP.
On Piper?
So we get- on the Lord. Which,
Oh, okay. The burn marks start going away. I see you're handy as well. All right, yes. Everyone, feel free to get situated, but I must speak to you all outside.
Yep.
Yeah. So Tyler, Piper start heading out. They start helping the patrons, like lift them up with the guards and start heading them outside. Piper's taking care of the wounded. You 6 are effectively by yourselves for right now, as everyone seems busy.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the attempted introduction of the several naked people in front of me, and I'm immediately walking over to LaRock and asking if my clothes are clean.
Yeah, that's right. LaRock goes, yes, your clothes are clean. They're with your closet. They're in the closet, along with the rest of your belongings. Feel free to take them. I'm sorry again. I would say this was on the house, but here, and he gives you the token back.
Well, great. Yeah, we'll figure out whether we want to come back here again.
I don't blame you. I will have to see if this bathhouse requires some changes. Just glad everyone's not here. Did you see anything? Do you know what happened?
Saw some monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah, they came out of the baths. They and then at some point after some time they all kind of congealed into a single apparition that was much stronger than the others, but we took care of it. It was okay.
Such apparitions and creatures, I don't understand how they came here, or how they meant to evaporate or be created in this space.
I wonder what they were after.
Do you think it was that Viper guy? that,
Eric.
that someone was talking about.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I do like, I don't know what you would want me to roll for this, but can I roll for something to see if Wendy like could figure like would know what those things are from her research?
Make an Arcana or Nature check. You'll get a different answer depending on what you choose.
Okay, I'll make an Arcana check. And this, I get advantage, but on specific things. Is this one of those specific
No.
things? Okay. Normal roll. I got a nat 20.
Pretty sick.
On Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, 25 is what you got.
Yep. Not
Yeah,
20, 25.
that's the highest threshold. Okay, you get all the info. So with like based on like the knowledge in the books you've read in the past, and like your like mind is predetermined for remembering things like this. Those were steam methods. They are elemental creatures that typically cause havoc a lot. It's very strange for them to be just appear in a public place like this, as there have to be some sort of like, there has to be a crux or something that causes them to be created. Based on your general understanding, they can't just be created from effectively nothing. Something there had to have had it happen. Like there had to have been some sort of catalyst somewhere in the water, somewhere around, maybe some sort of instrument, crucible, whatever. Had to have been something there that created all those guys.
Would it have to be a person, or could this be like remotely or timed?
As far as you know, it just has to be an object, but a person could place it.
Gotcha. Okay. Wendy's gonna convey that. We're talking to LaRock right now.
Yeah.
All right. Wendy's gonna just convey this information to LaRock and the rest of her companions, and she's gonna ask LaRock. All right. With that in mind, I think you and your guards should undergo some sort of search and look and see if you can find out if there's any sort of catalyst placed in here. Might be, if we could find that, you might be able to track down whoever sabotaged this.
Thank you. That's incredible. Yes, we will do that right away. 100%. All right, the guard LaRoe immediately starts searching around, as do some of the guards.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and get dressed. Really get my armor and my weapons back.
Greek's just naked. I'm gonna. Oh my god! I wanted to try and see if I could find anything, but
Oh, you want to like look around
yeah,
to like search for the catalyst or whatever?
yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Can I do that too?
Yes. Anyone who wants to look around as well may do that.
I wanna see that.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 19,
Never mind.
For a total of
24.
okay. Wendy, I would say actually go ahead and roll with advantage just to see if you have a nat 20 because you understand what you're looking for.
Okay. Nope. That was 11.
24 is still pretty good. Looking around, you notice something in one of the pools of water. It looks to be a half-empty, like broken bits of vials, multiple different vials. And you can correspond, there's one vial for each of the creatures that appeared. The liquid in there seemed to have seeped into the water itself, whatever the liquid was, and that's how the creatures were created. Based on your understanding of where these vials were and the way the water's placed, the fact that you didn't see anybody around, or like no one saw anyone suspicious, there was a waterfall as part of the bath. Part of you thinks someone put these vials into the waterfall at the very top and they just naturally went through the water stream around.
Right. She'll tell everyone else her findings, and she'll keep one of the vials just for her own like I guess information. Is there anything left in the vials, or are they just like empty vials at this point?
Empty vials. It looks like the contents have been mixed with the water.
Gotcha. Okay, so she'll keep the vials in case it's useful later. Maybe I'll need a vial for something. I don't know.
Sure,
But
fair
she'll
enough.
convey this to LaRock, and is the Lord still there?
Yeah, Shiko's still there.
Yeah. I'll tell the Lord about this, and I'll also be like, you know, all this information and help we're giving you doesn't come free, if you know what I mean.
Make an intimidation check.
All right. Intimidation. Okay.
Intimidation. You said it very menacingly.
11.
Oh, yeah.
Can we hear this conversation?
Yeah.
Could Greg assist in the persuasion? little bit of a-
Explain to me how you do so.
Well, Greg overhears and he thinks that all right, well, I think we've done a little bit of a job here, you know? We've helped your investigation. We're trying to help you guys out. Least we could do is be a little bit compensated. Wouldn't you say?
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
What'd you roll?
Nice, Greg.
24.
24.
19, yeah, 19 plus 5.
The Lord like looks at Wendy and based off the information as you tell him that, he kind of like furrowed his brow, puts his hands to his chin, and he looks like he has an idea of what may have happened. And then he looks towards you, Grig, as you say that, and Wendy as well. He nods his head. Absolutely. I would love nothing other than to invite all of you to my abode tonight, to my estate. I'm going to have a grand feast. This is going to be for Piper coming back into town, but the more, the merrier, especially for you great heroes. Thank you again, and I will get you a reward for helping out the town and for saving our civilians. How does that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Very kind.
Fantastic. Whenever you are ready, Piper and I will be waiting outside, as well as some of the guards. And they head off.
Okay. So then we're all kind of standing around here in the bathhouse now?
Yeah, fully clothed.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right.
Cool.
Gotta work
Full
on your
clothed, you
tone
have all
there,
your
Windy.
stuff.
What'd you say, Greg?
Gotta work on your tone there.
Oh, maybe I'm not the best with talking to people, but I guess seems like you know what you're doing. She kind of chuckles and like punches his shoulder lightly. Good job, you got quite the silver tongue.
Sometimes.
I think
Very
it was
very
very okay
modest.
for her to be upset.
Oh, what was that? Oh, wait, who are you?
Hello. I am Pala, and this over here is my traveling companion, Gain.
The bear comes over now.
Oh, and yes, this is Bear. He doesn't have, or he or she, I'm not sure, doesn't have a name yet.
Not
But
quite yet.
very reliable.
It's your
Oh.
bear?
Yeah, I saw on the way in. I wasn't sure why there was a stray bear out here. Oh, interesting.
He was
Um,
coming to respond to the commotion. I hope he didn't spook you too bad.
Larger than I am.
Yes.
Okay. Just check. I'm gonna go up to the bear. Is it alright if I pet him?
Absolutely. I do want to stress also, just out of character, this is a construct. You can tell that it's made of like it's
Wood and
mechanical.
Yeah.
It's not a
I'm
lot.
still gonna go pet him.
Yeah, of course. Just to be clear.
You said it's a mechanical construct?
Yes, it's like quietly ticking if you put your ear up to it.
Can Wendy like investigate this bear?
Yeah. Make a. Are you proficient with any tools?
What did I select again? I was thieves' tools.
Alchemy and thieves. Then I'll just make a investigation check
Okay. Not without advantage, right?
without.
Okay. That is a 15.
What does Wendy get with a 15 gain? Based on your bear. What does she notice about the bear? Gain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was I was reading my character sheet.
Oh,
I
no
didn't
worries.
read.
Sorry.
What was the investigation roll?
15.
15.
15. What exactly are you trying to find out about it exactly?
When he's just like investigating the bear to see if she can determine how advanced this bear is and potentially where it might have come from or who made it potentially, if there's any markings or anything. Just general information about it, sort of, I guess.
It looks to have been carefully assembled. It's made of this material that looks like wood but has some sort of a quality to it, this like sheen and sort of texture that is unlike the most things that you've encountered before. And if you look sort of, I imagine it almost like kind of a lattice of different pieces of wood or whatever this material may be. And if you kind of gaze between it and look deep into the interior of this, of its torso, you can see some sort of a mechanical movement that is slowly ticking and rotating inside of it. That seems to be some kind of a driving force. I'm pretty sure I volunteer that I constructed it myself.
You made this.
Yes, did. This is my greatest creation as of now.
Someone teach you how to make this?
I've had many teachers in my time, and I owe it to too many people that I've arrived at this point.
She gives like the bear like a pat on the head and goes, "You're such a nice little bear, aren't you? I'd like to talk more with you about this maybe some point in the future. It's very fascinating. Very fascinating."
I would be happy to. It's quite a passion of mine. Anytime.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Wendy. That seems like it's pretty exciting. By the way, this is my friend Wendy. I'm not sure if you guys have met already. But
I
yes.
was about to introduce myself, as a matter of fact.
But before we do formal introductions, is anyone here go by the name Viper?
Viper?
Yes.
Viper.
Who's Viper?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Is anyone here Viper?
No,
There's a
we're not.
Viper.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you tell me-
do an insight check to make
Yeah,
sure?
roll an inside check, Pala.
You got it. What do I get with a 15? Is anyone Viper?
I'm gonna say, for the sake of this, everyone looks confused.
Okay, so they don't. No one looks like I've targeted them with a vital piece of
There's
information.
no look of realization in anyone's eyes.
Very good. Okay, it seems I trust to take you at your word.
Can I ask, why are you looking for this Viper person?
Oh, I overheard that they are a dangerous person, and I think that maybe a dangerous person would be the kind of person who would do this. So, trying to do a
Are
bit
you
of
guys, like-
investigation.
Are you guys like bounty hunters or something, going after people?
Oh, no, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to like track down a criminal,
Oh
I haven't
yeah,
done that
yeah.
before.
That sounds
It
pretty.
seems kind of cool.
Bring someone to justice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I kind of see where you're going with this. Yeah. I don't really have much experience in bringing people to justice, but yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Be kind of fun.
Well, is this are we going to the Lord's house now? What
Yeah,
are we?
it sounds
are
like
we...
we're all welcome guests.
should
Here.
head
We'll
there.
probably be spending some time. Yeah. I suppose if you guys want to go as a group, we could do that. Unless we can go meet back over there. We actually stopped by his house earlier, so we know the way. If you want to follow us, we can probably take you there.
That seems wise. I wonder. I suspect this may not be the last time something unexpected happens in the area in the near future.
Yeah, I haven't really been to Oni before. Do the Bath's house usually do this, or is this? I mean, the guards being here tells me it's kind of not normal.
No, festivals always attract terrible people.
Uh, I have a feeling I've heard that before. All right. Well, yeah. Whenever you guys are ready, we can go together.
Let's go. Let's go now.
All right. You guys make your way outside, waiting, and there waiting for you is the Lord himself, as well as Piper. It seems that what you guys have told has been relayed to the guards and Laroc. The guards have. You see like a guard captain like kind of dishing out orders and like giving a nod to Shiko. He kind of goes over, is like, the local authority has been notified. Should they find anything, they will let us know. But with that being said, I'm sure a fight like that has worked up an appetite. Come. And he leads the way back to his estate. As you guys follow and start making the way back to the estate, Bartel will open the gate, exclaim as he sees his lord again, as along with Piper and the rest of you. Lord Shiko explains the situation and how you are all guests of his for tonight. As you enter this glorious estate, the exterior being very beautiful, you hear the sound of a little girl saying, "Papa!" as Lila Shiko, a familiar face to two of you, comes over and gets picked up by her father. She like looks around at all of you and sees the two women that she spilled pudding on. "Oh, I know you.
Oh yes, you
Hi.
can think.
Who are you? Who are they, Papa?" "They're good friends. They saved my life, my sweet one. They'll be
Yes,
spending
you
the
can
night
thank
with us."
that little gremlin for why we were even there in the first place.
As he hears this, he looks at her, running in the streets again. She gives like the pouty eyes and the mopey face. "Just be glad there wasn't a heavy repercussion this time, little one. But you're gonna be grounded for the next couple of days, alright?" "Dad!" And she jumps down and runs into the house. "Sorry about that. Ever since her mother passed, she's been a bit rambunctious. Now, that being said, come on in, please. The feast will be ready soon."
Sure.
And you guys enter inside this fabulous abode. The interior is pristine and polished. The air inside is like, definitely notice it's clean, just like outside. As you enter in, you see like a fur carpet in the foyer, two very intricate, beautiful cabinets on either side with like these beautiful flowers. A room to the right, stairs leading up and to the left. And through this like large foyer, Lord Shiko kind of brings you over. "This is the Shiko estate. It's been in the family for many generations at this point. We do our best to keep it prim and proper as one of the Bandi. But regardless..." "Yes. Oh, right. None of you are from here, right?"
No, it's my
what
first
is a Bandi?
"Oh, yes. Let me explain. The Bandi is the collection of lords that reside over Oni. I am one such lord. We all have our respective roles and areas that we sort of are proficient in. But, well, we don't always talk with each other the best. You didn't hear that from me. But we do our best to make sure that the city is well taken care of. Should you see anybody else from the other houses, most of them are kind towards strangers and outsiders, but best not to test your luck. However, it's the Mass Festival. I'm sure you won't have any other additional troubles as long as you just simply enjoy your time here."
Certainly.
Is there any
Certainly.
other questions you may have?
Quick question.
Yes?
I was told to come find you. Do you know my mom, Victoria?
He gives a quizzical look at first, and then you say Victoria. "Victoria." And he looks at you. "Yes, Victoria. You said she's your mother, you're her daughter."
Yeah, that's right.
Where is she? Is she with you?
I'm not sure. She's either. I'm hoping she's missing, but she might be dead.
Oh. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. June, right?
That's me.
Well, if your mother told you to come to visit me, then I take it is time for my debt to be repaid. All right. Should you need anything, I'll be here for you. Oni is now a home for you, should you ever need it.
Okay.
I'll have to prepare your quarters.
That's fine. Just, do you know anything about my mom? Like,
Perhaps this is best if we talk this over dinner.
okay.
He claps his hands, and you guys are brought over to like the dining area. All the dining room is like a short table, and there are many different pillows on the ground here. He sits down on one such pillow at the head. Many different, looks like servants of some sort, bring out food and start laying it out on the tables. You see a plethora of a mixed melody of like steamed vegetables, rice, cooked fish, ham, some chicken. The aroma is overpowering. It smells incredible. Different from the fried and sugary foods of the streets, this is a nice, sanctioned, homemade meal. You guys all sit down. Piper as well enters here. And you see Lila Shiko running into the room as well and sits on her father's lap. Oh, by all means, feel free to eat as you wish. As long as you wish. And I'm going to go ahead, and he looks towards you, June. Preparing a quarters for a dear friend such as you may take me a little bit of time. For the evening, however, I will ask a friend of mine at the trench, at the matriarch trench, to prepare rooms for each of you. That is one part of a payment at the very least. And the second part, might as well give it to you now. He kind of stands up, goes out to a certain room. A little bit of time passes, and he eventually returns with a satchel. For helping me out, I am prepared to give each of you 150 gold for saving the lives of all those people.
Oh,
Huge eyes.
thanks.
He gives
I
it.
mean,
You each now have 150 gold as he starts.
wait. I didn't. Can you give it to Piper?
So sorry.
Can you give my share to Piper, please?
He looks quizzical. What are you talking about? Do you not want a reward?
I mean, it's not that I don't want the money or anything, but I never intended or set out to help those people because of the money in this case. I just don't feel right taking it, respectfully. If you could just pass it on to Piper, I know he's had a long journey, and maybe that'll help him get a much stronger start. I know you're already supporting him, but maybe he can buy some equipment or something to be more useful, anything like that. Really.
He looks at you, seems like a little astounded. It's not often you find people doing the right thing for the sake of doing the right thing. He nods. Very well. You hear that, Piper? Looks like you'll have a bit of more of an investment for your clinic. Piper looks at you. You truly are a strange individual. Thank you, Isaac. I will do my best to honor what you've given me here.
I'll give Piper a smile.
Go ahead and take an inspiration.
Great. Alright.
Alright, but the rest of you get 150 gold each.
Yo.
I would have taken the money.
So, can you tell me how you know my mom?
Yes, of course. So some time ago, many, many years in the past, your mother saved me and my wife from a horrible end. We had stuck our nose in a place it did not belong, and we were sent some bad people were sent after us. Your mother came to our rescue, despite not knowing who we were, despite not owing us or understanding anything about us. She killed the man and asked if we were all right. I told her who I was, and I said that should anything ever happen that I may be able to repay the debt that she had given me, I would do so. And I suppose that means for now is to look after you, then, June.
Oh, she... Yes, I didn't know her like that. Well, maybe.
She's a very powerful woman.
I hope so. I don't know where she is.
I'm sure she'll come back to you one day.
Would you care if I wandered outside or like go on adventures on my own?
You are free to do whatever you wish, June. I'm not going to stop you.
Okay.
Just know that you are safe here, and you have a home here.
Okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna like seep down in my chair, like almost like my back is on the seat of it, and I'm just eating my food like almost under the table, just very upset.
Oh. What time of day is it, by the way? Can we tell?
It's getting to evening.
It's turning into evening?
Yeah.
I wanna okay. Real quick, can I do the cantrip for origami with a table napkin? Take it
Sure.
out and turn it into a flower.
Okay. Yeah.
And does it bloom?
Can you send me the spell for origami? I don't have it off the top of my head.
Sure. Basically, whenever it's daytime, it'll bloom. Let's see. Display and let me just copy and paste.
I would say it doesn't bloom.
Okay. Never mind. Instead, I'll make a crane.
Okay.
and I'll write on it the paper napkin before I fold it. Everyone gets grounded sometimes, but getting in trouble is normal. It sounds like you're having fun at the festival. Always listen to your dad, and I'll turn it into a crane and I'll throw it over at Lila. And I'll fly
Okay.
over.
She sees this, like, she sees you do it, and she sees it flying over, and her eyes go wide. Wow!
I'll make a loop first.
Lands in her hands after that. Oh my god! She looks at you and rushes over to you. Lila, please! No running! Why did you do that?
Well, magic, Lila.
Oh.
I could teach you how to make one, though, if you want to.
Yes! Yes!
All right. I'll take another napkin off the table, and in the meantime, I'll show Lila how to start folding her own little crane.
She's enamored, and is immediately like doing it with you. You see Shiko kind of smile a bit. At this point, one of the servants comes over, enters the room, and whispers something into Lord Shiko's ears. He furrows his brow a bit and gives a nod. And he whispers back something. The servant goes away. He looks at everybody. Piper, I need your attention for a moment. Everyone, feel free to keep eating. I'll be back shortly. He and Piper both get up and start leaving the room, leaving just you guys by yourselves and Lila.
Okay. While I'm playing with Lila, I'll look back over the table. My hands will be folding the crane. I'm kind of not looking, but I'm kind of gonna talk over to Pala, and So you were looking for this viper, but before then, could I ask what brought you guys into town?
Well, we were.
I mean, it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Well,
I mean, if it's personal, it's fine.
We were just traveling. It's a bit of a long story. We ran into a very a cinnamon-scented gentleman in the swamp, where we were also attacked by things coming out of the water. Very unfortunate that it keeps happening.
We were invited to the festival, and as such came to enjoy a change of scenery. It's really quite simple.
Oh, I see. How do you like the festival so far, then? Well, I guess Mahalan gets it in town.
We haven't been here terribly long so far, but it's been quite eventful, to say the least. Would you say you've been enjoying it? I think that I certainly have. Right?
Well, after our little reward, I think I will be able to enjoy it a little bit better.
This is true. Which we are extremely grateful for, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
How long have you all been in the town?
Oh, Wendy and I just showed up not too long ago. We ran into these other couple of people here at the entrance not too long ago, and then we headed off to the Dragon's Breath to where we met you guys. We haven't really seen much of the festival yet, but when we were walking around with Piper, it looked pretty amazing.
Just a fair warning. Some people like to sell food out of a bucket. It tastes all right, but he wasn't particularly confident that it will sit very well in the stomach. So just I guess be on the lookout for greasy men and even greasier buckets.
They sold out of buckets. Buckets?
It
Interesting.
wasn't terrible though. DM was the meat bad? How bad did it taste?
It had an interesting flavor, but overall pretty good.
Like it didn't taste bad, but it was like it's one of those things where you feel bad about eating it.
Yes. On the face of it, it tasted quite good, but you can't quite get the mental image out of your head when you eat it.
No.
The mental image of the bucket. I see.
Ha! Gain! He said he was gonna go to the bathhouse and now it is busted. Ha! Take that, idiot.
Oh, you guys are funny. Okay. What about the Actually, I know why.
Eric,
Yeah.
when this is done, is it possible to like talk to like June like off to the side, or is it like a table where everyone's close together and it's like not really like possible to have like a separate conversation?
Would you be sitting next to June?
I don't know where I'd be sitting. I wherever they sat us, I guess.
You guys were able to pick your own seats. So
I guess probably I would prefer to be in between Isaac and June right now.
Okay. You alright with that, June?
Yep.
Then yeah, I guess you could lean over. Sure.
Right. But I mean, like, if I had the conversation, would it be like something like people would? I guess they'd
Wouldn't
see
notice.
him trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait till later. Never mind.
I'm still sinking in my chair. Just food is kind of slopping onto my armor now because I'm not really paying attention anymore.
Okay. What about you, Greg? You're looking for your granddad, you said?
I'm looking for my granddad.
That's... Yeah. When was the last time you saw your granddad?
Ah, it was a few days ago. He went out
Few days
fishing, and then
Yeah.
He didn't come back.
Oh, you guys were fishing in town? Or?
No, I'm a part of the Fishersons. We're a great big I say big we're modest little fishing group. Me, Greg, and Greg.
Greg, tell them what your granddad's name is.
Oh, my granddad? Greg.
Yeah.
I got my mama Greg, my dad Greg.
Oh,
My-
wait.
my
So
granddad
you're Greg Fisherson, and you're looking for your granddad, Greg Fisherson.
No, Greg Tinkerton.
Tinkerton.
Yeah, that's right. Greg Tinkerton.
Wait. I'm sorry. I thought you were Fisherson. Are you Fisherson, and your granddad is Tinkerton? Or
Yeah,
you...
that's right.
Okay. I see. I don't know if I've what you think he might be here in town?
I don't know where my granddad is.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
a bummer.
looking for my granddad.
Yeah.
Are you my granddad?
Granddad.
No,
I promise.
I'm not your granddad. And I don't have any kids.
Huh. Interesting.
How old
Alright.
are you, Isaac?
I'm 20.
How old is everyone?
Quite young.
Why do you want to know?
I just want to know.
It's an interesting way to start a conversation with someone.
Okay, well, how else would you start?
Uh,
Well, what kinds of things do you guys want to do at the festival? Anything you think you might want to do after you stop visiting here with Lord Chico?
Just hoping to experience something new is all. Not really quite sure where my plans are taking me after the festival, so I'm hoping to find a reason to keep moving, I suppose.
That sounds pretty good. Pretty cool bear, that, by the way. I see a Wendy loves it. And I could
Thank
buy
you.
it.
Lila goes. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Lila goes, slaps down one of the cranes finally after like a billion napkins.
Yes! As good as the witch!
Oh, it's gonna be.
And then she grabs the one she made and runs out of the room.
Wait, Lila, come back. I'm gonna run out.
She stops and looks at you.
Yeah?
I kneel down and I'm like, can you tell me what you meant about the witch there, Lila?
The witch! The witch in the woods!
Yeah, the witch in the woods.
She comes and
I
eats
w-
the bad kids.
Oh, that's awful, Lila. Good thing you're not a bad kid, right?
I'm a good kid.
That's right. Have you seen the witch lately? She come into town to eat anyone lately?
No. I just know from Dad.
Oh, Dad knows about the witch? All right. Hey, can I see that crane real quick? Let me show you how it's done.
She looks protective of it at first, and then she hands it to you.
What I'll do is I'll use my cantrip and I'll charge it up, and I'll be like, watch this. And then I'll send it off, and it could do like a whole bunch of loops, go up to the ceiling, come down, and then do like a twirl like back and spin into her hand. So it comes to her.
You the witch?
Oh, maybe I am. And I give her a wink.
And she runs out of the room,
I'll
leaving
go
you guys by yourself again.
We all hear that conversation happen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Lila is not quiet.
When Isaac comes back, when he's gonna like lean over to him and say, "Witch, huh? This town just keeps getting more and more confusing. First they have these vials and the baths where these steam creatures appear, and now there's some witch in the woods. And
Don't worry, Wendy. It's not a real witch. Not a real witch.
I don't know about that.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid you're an evil kid and she's gonna come eat you? And I put my hands up like, "Rah!"
When he kind of just chuckles, it's like, not all stories are fairy tales, you know.
Well, you probably have a good point. I do have reason to believe that this is a good witch, though, and I'd like to go out and visit her. If you want to come with, well, yeah, please come with me. You know, I think Mom would be happy if we went together to go visit her.
Might as well, I guess. And I have to talk to you later about some stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can have some private time later.
What is going on over there? I just look over to my left. Yeah,
I look over. I'm like still kind of Monster Hunter style eating the table. What?
never mind. I'm still very sunken in my seat.
Wendy's gonna kind of like lean over to June. Hey, I kind of want to apologize about when we first met. I kind of interrogated you about this Victoria lady. I didn't realize she was your mother, and I didn't realize that you don't know where she is. I don't know why people do this, but usually people will say something bad happens to them. Someone else will say something bad that's happened to them. Maybe it'll make them feel better. I'm not sure, but I know what it's like to lose people, not know they're even there anymore. So I'm really sorry. That's all I can offer.
Who did you lose?
I lost family.
And I guess we can sympathize.
I suppose so. Yeah.
I kind of sit up a bit more and be like, all right, well, I hope we get to know each other a bit more before we all just depart from one another, since now I'm stuck here. Well, I'm not stuck here, but I guess I live here now.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what's that all about? What do you know about the Lord of this place?
I'm as confused as you would be. I have no idea. Apparently my mom helped them out. She did some, I don't know, some favor where she saved their lives or something. And now this is him repaying her. So I don't know anything really. I'm just the result of the wreckage, I guess.
Well, do you trust this guy? The Lord, that is. Lord Chico?
I have no one else to trust.
Trust yourself, at a bare minimum.
I kind of like mumble under my voice, like, I guess I have to, you fucking Hitaro, you useless. Never mind.
Wait, what did you just say?
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay, sorry. I mumble to myself a lot.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Talking to yourself, I guess sometimes help you think more clearly about the situation, you know?
Yeah, talking to myself, and I look up to the sky, and only to myself, because no one else is listening, and I kind of speak a bit louder.
Is there something you want to say, Jay?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a bit loud.
All right. Well, yeah, we should definitely talk more before we all go our separate ways. You all seem like, when he kind of looks at everyone around the table, you all seem like nice enough people. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to hang out during the festival, or I mean, we don't have to.
Yeah, I mean that'll be fun. Yeah, let's hang out during the festival. We could use a bit of a crowd. You know, let's hang out.
You just want to hang out because you gave up your money and now you need food.
I don't need food. My stomach is growling. I don't need.
Yeah, Isaac, why did you do that? Why did you give away that money? Why didn't you just keep it for yourself?
Well, Wendy, my mom already gave me plenty to go on for a while. I think I will need food for a long time. I think I got the basics covered. I'm okay.
Yeah, well, you're a good kid, Isaac. You're a good person.
Why do you care so much about money, Paula?
Because if you're traveling and you don't have any, you have to find how to. Living without it is particularly difficult.
Do you travel a lot?
I've been traveling for a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks. I lost track of time a little bit. It could have been a couple of months at this point.
I did have a question for you. That axe of yours, why is it an instrument too?
Yes, it is also an instrument.
Can you play something?
I don't just play things just to play things.
Oh,
Has to
sorry.
be something worth playing for, I suppose.
I'll give you my share of the 150 gold.
That's a long thought. You're serious?
Yeah.
Just to play it? Just
Here, I'll just give it to you now, and you just play. You play, and I just give you the 150.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the reason. The nice dinner. That's why.
Yes. I'll sure. I will play something. What did? How are you? Do you want something upbeat? Perhaps something more somber? It seems everybody's kind of in the
Yeah, something
dour
somber.
mood. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna like sift through my satchel a bit, and pull out a notebook and kind of flip through the pages and like hand on chin, like contemplating what to play, and then eventually I close up the book and I'll stand up, sling the guitar, the bass guitar, I should say, um, around, and I'll start to play kind of like a more yeah, a somber piece, very kind of slow. And if I as a person could sing and be confident about it, this would be the part where I would do that. But I'm just gonna say there's more kind of lyrics about like um, unfulfilled emotions and stuff, and longing and whatnot. Those that kind of tone to the piece.
Give me, as happens, it's pretty good. This is a Paolo original, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a performance check with advantage.
But 22.
It's perfect. You guys can really feel anything that Paula puts into this piece. It is exactly as described, if not better.
There's tears coming down my face, but without like the sobbing, just like the tears are rolling down. And then I just whisper, "That was the best 150 gold I've ever spent in my entire life."
Oh, oh gosh. Thank you.
No, no. Thank you. And I go sit down again. Just still, I'm not even like no reaction. Just tears are just rolling down my face without me controlling them. Just like I just can't stop.
I I hate to say it. I'm not saying it out loud, but I am skeptical because I've heard that kind of line before, and I'd like to do an insight to make sure that this person is actually like genuinely feeling it. If that is all right with you.
Sure.
Cool. Oh, that is a not nat 20.
She is definitely feeling it.
Okay.
100% genuine.
Yeah, Paolo will just give a quick little bow and then sit down without a word.
Well done. Where did you learn to sing like that?
I've been training for most of my life, but well, it's at this right now it's more of a hobby.
I mean, yeah, I bet you could probably make a lot of money if you wanted to. You know, make a living like
Yeah, I probably could.
Like the gold.
Just avoiding eye contact. Yeah, suddenly very aware that she's hasn't really been putting a lot of effort into to masking her appearance at all the last few days. Yeah. Do you? Oh, anyone here? I don't know. Have similar hobbies, perhaps? What is there anything anyone like? What a festival? What does that mean to you? What are you looking for?
Oh, to be honest, we didn't really come here for the festival, but I mean, I do want to spend some time and enjoy it while we're in town. I've also tried playing the guitar a little bit growing up, but I haven't really gotten the hang of it. I never really had a good teacher back home.
Yeah, I suppose the good teachers are quite expensive, from what I know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe usually not 150 gold expensive, but expensive nonetheless.
Oh, you would be surprised what people will pay for quality teaching.
Oh, maybe I
Especially
won't
if a
do that.
profit is involved.
I see. Yeah.
But there is very good. I haven't been here for long, but the place that we've been staying at, which I suppose we all will be staying, has some very good. It seems local musicians that like to perform in the evenings. The very different sound, very inspiring.
And quite nice accommodations too, I might add.
Wait.
Yes, not a single steam demon has come out of the woodwork to attack us so far.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear at least. I mean, yeah, I'd love to see the local music around here. I haven't had much music at all, in a long, long time. Besides mainly some songs here and there, so for my family. But yeah, I would love that. Let's go see some local musicians sometime. As long as they're not super expensive to view.
Oh well, I've recently come into some money, so perhaps maybe I could, if there is an admission fee, I could maybe spot it for us.
Well, that's very kind of you. Um, and I also don't want to be too pushy. I look over at Greg and June. I understand you both are kind of looking for people, and I look at Wendy. If my friend here is all right with it, I mean, I wouldn't mind spending some time helping you look. I mean, it couldn't really be far, right? If you saw your granddad a couple days ago, right? It can't be too far from here.
That's what I'd hope, but he moves pretty quick. I've gone on a few adventures with him. He could be halfway across the world by now.
Oh,
It's quite a daunting task.
that is quite daunting. Okay.
Maybe your granddad found my mom and now they're on a great adventure.
That would be.
I would only hope.
Does he look like you, but perhaps older?
Ah, he's beautiful. The greatest damn man I've ever seen.
Well, that narrows it down significantly.
Has it though?
Many people in the
If
world.
you, oh, sorry.
Oh, nothing. Go ahead.
Is he dressed like you?
Well,
Walk like you? Talk like you?
he doesn't always look the same.
Oh,
What do you mean by that? He doesn't always look the same.
He he's a trickster. He likes to make himself look like other people sometimes.
Can I roll insight on Grig again? Grig, will you let me roll insight on you?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually, instead of insight, Wendy,
Yeah.
make a history check for me. This is an interesting point.
Okay. Normal roll. Let's go. I was almost a nat 20, but it wasn't. Oh, I hate to see it.
You don't fucking know.
Yeah.
are you sure maybe he didn't trick you into thinking he's your granddad if he's a trickster? Or are you sure that it's your granddad's a trickster?
Granddad is he's definitely my granddad.
Okay. You have any idea where you might like to go? I mean, you said it was halfway across the world. I mean, we could ask most people we meet, but is there any other way you could narrow it down somehow?
I pull out the watch from my pocket.
The compass.
The compass, and it's just spinning in circles. As of right now, I think I'm right where I need to be.
The watch
Oh.
that's spinning in circles?
Compass.
Compass that's spinning in circles? Have I seen anything like this happen before?
All right, go ahead and make another history check.
Okay. I can't believe it. 2 2s in a row. And again, almost a 20.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like a broken compass, bro.
That is so strange. It's spinning in circles. I have to think more about that maybe in the future.
Does that mean you're right on top of him if it's not going anywhere?
I don't really know. Just
Or it's
gotta
broken?
trust it.
Okay. Alright, well, I mean, interesting.
Can I take a look at that compass?
No.
No? Okay. Fair enough. It's important to you.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. It's yours.
And then, I guess same goes for you too, June. I mean, we have a lot of time to kill. I'm on So if you want some help looking for your mom, I mean, I don't mind as long as Wendy's okay.
I mean, if it's on the way for what we're trying to accomplish, then I suppose it can't hurt to keep an eye out, no?
Oh, we've got to go everywhere. We'll be here and there.
That's
So-
true.
Go accomplish.
Yep.
Oh, we're looking for books, more or less.
Books? Books?
Yeah,
Okay.
special books. I don't think Isaac or I fully understand completely the ramifications, but they're special books.
Oh yeah, I understand. I take out my book.
Isaac. Yes, that's the book. That's part of
Yeah,
the.
this is the book. Yeah, this is the book. I'm basically looking for
Oh,
scripture,
jeez, Isaac.
and I'm traveling around, and I have a vague idea of where I might be able to go for it, but I think this will probably take me around, most of Solaris. This is kind of a special trip I'm on, so I'd like to, get all these pages back. It's very important to me and my family. So.
Wait, what is the book again? What?
Oh, I close the cover and then I stand it up so it's facing June, since I guess kind of a couple of seats down, and I hold my symbol out on my neck. I'm like, it's the symbol of Indrala. I'm looking to get the rest of the pieces. Right now, I only have a couple stories in here so far, but I pretty much want to collect the rest of the scriptures. It's very important to my faith.
I see. Well, I'm gonna be helping Greg find his granddad, so that's okay with you, Greg. I know, Greg. I know we didn't really discuss this. I thought I just don't want to be stuck here by myself.
The more, the merrier.
Well, if you don't want to be stuck here, that's great. I mean, it sounds like we're all kind of searching for something, so if you guys want to tag along, we can probably make that a lot easier. I'm not really in a rush for time, so we can do that.
Kesa, point of note, just to describe the book a little bit more, looks like a very old tome that has the same symbol around Isaac's neck on the book itself.
Yes. Yeah.
The book's cover looks to be much larger than its actual contents. Like, there's definitely a lot missing inside the book. And then Grig's compass also looks very intricately and detailed as well. Just for a visual perspective, but continue.
I'm gonna quickly jot down the design on a slip of paper.
All right.
If I see you drawing, I'll turn the cover towards you to make it easier for you to draw.
Thank you. Actually, is the cover embossed in some way? Like, is the design?
It is.
In that case, I'm just gonna put the paper right over top of it and make like a rubbing transfer of it. That way, I have it
Sure.
one to one.
Yeah.
The symbol itself is that of two wings connected together, and in the center between the two wings is a small little, sort of like a sphere of sorts.
Okay.
Oh, do we get any sort of rest or anything? Just asking.
Short rest.
Oh,
If
short
you want
rest.
to take it, yeah. But you may be taking a long rest soon. If
Oh, okay.
assuming nothing goes wrong. That's being said.
Then I will gladly take a short rest.
Feel free.
Do you recover health from a short rest?
Yeah. So what a short rest is you have a certain amount of hit die. Like for you, it's going to be 3d6. So you have 3d6s you can roll to regain health at the end of a short rest. And a short rest is an hour long. So if you do an hour doing nothing, you can spend hit die to regain health. So that's one hit die spent. You can regain 3 health. Oh, plus it'll be your 3d6 plus your constitution modifier per die.
Gotcha.
So anyone who may want to take a short rest may do so. So you guys are all talking together here.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
We might want to ask Lord Chico about this book. Maybe he might know something about it, Isaac.
Oh, I mean, I know about the book. We might be asking more about where the witches, though.
Why wouldn't we ask him about the book? Maybe he knows where some of the scriptures are.
I mean, what questions do you have about the book?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I mean, what would we want to know about the book?
if he knew where any of the scriptures are, what else we're looking for. I mean, why wouldn't we? What would be the downside here?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I would just be shocked, I guess. But yeah, sure.
If you don't ask, you never know.
You have a good point. That's why I'm glad you're with me. Oh, 2 steps ahead. Okay, yeah.
Around now, the door opens once again and Lord Chico enters. Piper is not with him. He kind of sits down, clearly exasperated. I apologize for the wait. I'm so very sorry. It's not like me to keep my guests waiting like this. Long story short, there was a bit of trouble with the festival, but it's all sorted out now. Alright.
Trouble, or should we be concerned?
No, simple tourist problems causing a ruckus around. Demanding to see managers and all that.
Yes, of course. It's always the managers.
Always the managers. We get troublemakers like this every year, but that was always the worst of it. Anyways, I'm sorry. I hope the dinner was to your liking.
Oh
yeah,
of course.
It was excellent. Yeah.
If we were to, as new friends, perhaps, if we were to encounter such troublemakers, do we have your authority to take matters into our own hands?
She considers it for a moment. If you find anyone of troublemakers such as people that have lethal intent, people who are truly dangerous, then you have my authority to knock them out and present them to the guards. But you do not have the responsibility, so you don't have to do this at all.
Would this be someone dangerous by the name of Viper, perhaps?
What do you know about the Viper?
Very precious little, actually. I overheard, I think, someone who, in retrospect, sounded a lot like you, mentioned the Viper in the bathhouse.
I see. Yes, there is that individual somewhere in the town, causing a bit of a ruckus. Probably. I don't like him being in our town. I'd much rather he go somewhere else completely. Or they. I don't even know what the gender they are. But I'm not sure where they are, where they might be. If you ever encounter them, I would recommend steering very clear, and I will reward you if you bring them to my attention. If you can capture them and bring them to me, all the more merry.
Oh.
That capture word again. Yes, we will do our best.
Is there something wrong with capture?
Well, admittedly, it is difficult to swing an axe at someone with the intention to capture, is the only problem. But
that's a fair point.
I do have that, and I kind of flip the guitar over. I do have the other side, so perhaps maybe I can do it.
Good looking out. But that's only, again, if you do manage to encounter them. I don't want to take away from your festival fun.
I meant to ask you, is there any festival activities that you would recommend that we could do in our time here? I think most of us are kind of new to the city.
Yes, of course. Of course. Starting tomorrow afternoon in the evening, there will be the March of the Demon. That's a fun time to be around. You see, that is effectively many of our performers will wear a mask and go out around town, provoking and pranking on the civilians, just generally being a nuisance. But then Niles or Kumar will come and round them up and banish them from our town. It sounds like it may be a bit of a trouble, but honestly, the locals love it. I hope you'll stay for that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. That sounds great.
Fantastic.
Oh, by the way, and I sit back in my chair, kind of like, in the Utah forest outside of town. I have that right? Utah
Yes,
forest?
yes.
Oh. Do you know anything about a witch that lives out there?
Yes. There's some rumors of a witch living in the woods. Has been for quite a long time. It's mainly just a child's tale. Meant to scare the children so they'll do fine. I've tried telling Lila, but she has a bit of a brave heart, and she still gets into mischief and trouble. But my wife always believed that the witch did exist. Says she met her one day, but she can never find her again.
Oh, I see.
I
Would it
don't
be
want
alright
to
if I asked where
Oh.
she met? Sorry.
Yes. If she says she met her near where the Scarlet Gates reside. It's this locale, sort of like touristy shrine area, out near the end of the city. Not many people tend to go there anymore. But she said she entered through the gates and walked through the forest straight north until she met a white fox. And apparently that fox led her to where she needed to go.
Okay.
Apparently the witch had
Thanks a
helped
lot.
her.
I'm kind of interested in it, so I'll go check it out sometime.
Just don't get lost in the woods. It can be very dangerous to those unbeknownst. I don't recommend it personally. But, I mean, you all can take care of yourselves, so who am I to judge?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely head out there, and I'll make sure to be careful.
Sorry, I am a bit confused. Was the fox the witch?
No, just her companion.
Ah, okay.
But that's just the story of the witch herself. Do you all care to wish about the origin of the Mask Festival?
Yeah, that would be great.
No, we don't want to know. Don't tell us, DM.
I'm leaving it. I get
Lord. Well, if you insist. The Mask Festival is... I'm going to use the DM voice for this. It's a festival held once a year around this time, specifically this week, that being the week of the 11th of Falta. Once upon a time, these large and great creatures ruled over the people of Oni. They spread corruption and animosity to all who lived there, and the people themselves, once given into temptation, would become demons themselves. It wasn't until Niles Okumura came and saved those who had turned into demons could the townsfolk unite and drive out these fiends. This festival is a week long, and it depicts many performances such as the demons arriving in the village, the mention I made, and making all sorts of harmless pranks and the sort until Niles comes and drives them out. But it's always been a good excuse for different goods and drinks to arrive in town, and the children love it. So it's done every year.
Oh, I see.
He mentions that the reason for the festival was that they think that the demons are the bones are the remnants of these demons from long ago. But the true story comes from the Oni plague, which Wendy, I think you would definitely know about this based on your book knowledge, as he mentions it, which was a disease long ago that ravaged the village, causing people to effectively turn into demons. Or act like demons, rather. It was truly a dangerous time, the cause of which... Never mind. And regardless, I hope you enjoyed your stay. But it is getting rather late, and I don't want you to arrive in town, into the inn too late. So, if it's all right, I may escort you whenever you are ready to the inn.
Sure. One quick question though. What do the Niles look like exactly?
Oh, Niles Okumura. He is the founder of the Yokotoki. The great Bandi houses are his disciples. the Okotoki being a hospital in Rijon. They have incredible strides in modern medicine. Piper was not accepted there. I am not like this, but many of the aristocrats in the Rijon side are old-fashioned, we'll say. Only the higher houses are allowed to become doctors and other higher professions. I personally do not care, and Piper came to me as a wise young man. So I sent him out into the world in order to learn. He had some mentor or another he met with, though you'll have to ask him about that. Just glad he's back now.
Okay.
Maybe those imps in the springs were manifestations of temptation. Who knows?
Perhaps. Though, I'm sure the city's finest are on the case. I'm sure they'll figure out what happened. Regardless, please let me escort you to the inn.
Thank you for your
Yes.
hospitality.
By all means, thank you for your generous help.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I've certainly eaten my fill. I am ready to call it a night.
Very well. Right this way, then. He'll get up, and some servants will come and just try to escort you guys out whenever you are ready. As you guys start exiting the premise, June, you feel your arm kind of held, and you see the Lord kind of stopping you. May I ask, before you go, what happened to your mother?
Last time I saw her, she was in the burning remains of my house, and somebody came in and she started to fight them.
Do you have any sort of anything that may tell you who did this?
Well, I didn't take any souvenirs, but what was the emblem? What was the can I recall the
I think you have the patch, don't you?
Oh yeah, I did take something from the guy. Yeah, can I show it to him?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pull it out of my little bag and just show him.
I take it out, he looks at it, he immediately puts his hand over it and puts it back in your bag. Do you really wish to find your mother and to figure out what happened?
I truly do.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes, and I want you to say that again to me. Do
I
you
do.
wish? Okay, that's good.
Sorry, I thought
No,
we were done.
that's good. No,
I
that's
thought we were
fine.
done. I just okay, all right.
No, that's my bad. I should have said something earlier. No,
It's
that's
totally-
good. That's good. That's a
Okay,
matter of
I
your
didn't know you were
resolve.
looking
I
me
was
in the eyes and
looking for
saying
that.
it. Okay, all right.
Don't worry, you're fine.
Okay, yeah.
He looks at you. Sorry, Victoria. That organization, it is an organization that symbol belongs to. It is an organization I had researched for some time ago, and after the threat and the attempt on both my life and my wife's life, I stopped that investigation. I'm afraid that the same organization may be the one after your mother. They are known as the Syndicate. They are incredibly powerful, and they only get stronger. If they want you dead, they will find every avenue to make it so. Just knowing this information is dangerous. But it's been a long time since I've done my research into them. but I do know that there are still others who are looking to fight them and stave them off. There is one such individual in Raijan. Should you seek him out? His name is Kanoichi.
I know.
Should you find him, actually, wait, I can tell you, he would know where he is. Hold on. Sorry, give me one moment as I double check this.
Sound. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, I want to give you some time, bro. Give you some time, bro.
No.
He works under the Earth Father Shrine in Raijan.
The what father?
The Earth Father.
The Earth. Okay.
He may know more for you, or at least a direction to point you into. But be aware they are dangerous. The more you look into this, the more they will exact their revenge and to make sure that you are silenced. Your mother sent you to me because she knew that I could keep you safe. You would never have to be burdened with this weight. But you are a grown woman, and I will not keep you prisoner. You may do what you will, June. Just know that you have a home here.
I understand, and I need to do this. I've been living in shadow for so long. I want to know what's going on.
He gestures towards the rest of your group. Well, there's no safer place than around a lot of competent people.
Look at him and go, competent? Just kidding. I don't know them yet. And I just giggle.
Good help is hard to come by, June. I don't know if you will stick together, but I sure hope you do. Good friends are hard to come by. Regardless, let's get you to bed.
Yeah. Agree. Thanks.
Of course.
Everything.
Of course, June. Of course. You guys start making your way to the Matriarch Chent, past the Spinal Bridge. At this point in the evening, the festivities for the day are starting to die down as the moon begins to glow above.
The Smoon?
The Smoon. Yeah. The Smoon.
Did I miss a piece of lore there?
No, the moon.
Okay.
June, as the moon seems to be especially bright tonight. A good omen.
Just mumble. Itaro.
You guys make your way to the trench. You are brought inside the classic locale. Beds are provided for you. And with that, unless there's anything anyone would like to do, I'll say you guys have a long rest and wake up in the morning.
Yes.
Can I talk to Isaac quickly?
Feel free.
All right, Wendy will pull Isaac to the side to have a conversation.
Mhm.
So, these people, what do you think about them?
They seem great. I really like them. I like Paula and Gain and Greg and June. I would really like to help June. She seems kind of distressed about losing her mom.
Hmm.
And I know it's like if I lost my mom too, so I kind of want to help her out.
Yeah, I'd like to help her out too. I kind of know what she's been through, in my own way. So, it seems like they're on their own path, or at least going around the world. So are we, I suppose. Might be a good idea to see, depending on how maybe the next night or two goes and see how everything ends up. Maybe it'd be a good idea to work with them, travel with them.
I think so too. I'm not sure if every injury is going to play as nice as we experienced back in Maple Grove. I think that if we had more people around, it might be a lot more fun and maybe a lot better for us. I don't think Dawn will cause us any problems when we meet her out in the forest, but I'd sure feel a lot stronger if we had more friends along the way. And the good thing is, we don't really need to rush to get out of the scripture, too. I mean, our pilgrimage can be as long as it takes, so we can definitely prioritize some of their needs if our mom's in danger, then make our way back wherever we need to.
Right.
So,
You
but I
know
don't
where I
wanna-
stand in all this. I'm just here to collect information.
yeah. You know, at the same time, Wendy, it's like I don't want to. Like, I'm really glad you're with me, but I don't really want to, you know, decide like our fate for the both of us or anything, or say you have to come if you don't want to. So your opinion is always very valuable to me. And I put my hands on your shoulder. I'm like, you said you knew the pain of what June was going through. Can I ask what you meant by that?
When he kind of pauses for a moment, there's a bit of silence. She kind of looks up to the sky and then looks back down at Isaac. You could see that she kind of like sees something in you, a little bit. Isaac, I've lost people along the way, family. Much, I suppose, similar to what that June has lost people. My who I consider my mother, she's no longer in this world. Wendy kind of pulls out like a vial, and it looks like it has blood in it. This is all I have left of her. She was murdered a long time ago.
What happened?
It was an attack. Attack on my home. My family. Or those who I considered family anyway. It's in the past, Isaac. Now it's in the past. I just have to move forward. Though I still have doubts as to if I will see them again. There's always that feeling that one day I'll turn a corner, they'll be there, and I'll find someone I knew. I don't know. My brother, my mother, my father, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's
Give a small smile when you start listing off your family members you might run into. I'll give you a hug. I'll kind of bring you in and give a tight hug to you, Wendy. I know there's no replacement for family, but at the very least, you have my mom, my dad, and me. You can consider us your extension of your family for now. There's no replacement for who you lost, but you always have us to lean on if you ever need anyone.
Thanks, Isaac. Dochka she was all I had left, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
And I'll protect you with my life.
And I'll protect yours. All right, Wendy?
All right. Well, it seems like we're decided. Let's head on towards tomorrow, I suppose. Work with all these people. Seems like they're nice enough. We'll get along. We'll all figure out what we're trying to do here. It'll be good.
Yeah, I think so. They are very nice. That sounds good. All right.
All right. After, go ahead, pal.
Sorry, I guess really quick. I guess while are we like bunking in our same pairs?
Same pairs, yeah.
I would figure so. That's what I would want to do.
I'll talk to Gain and I'll say, so with the skewers, was the mayonnaise too much?
It kind of masks the funk a bit.
That's what I thought too.
I think it was for the best overall.
Probably. Anyway,
Let's look for some more scrupulous food vendors next time.
You're having this conversation. Two halflings sort of like walking around. And one of them goes, "Dude, I'm telling you, I think there was something in the food, man. I'm not feeling too good." The other goes, dude, please listen. You got some crazy conspiracies, bro. No one's got anything against you, okay? First, it's the moon isn't real. It's just a hunk of cheese. Second, it's that frappe is not frappe. That she's just a replacement. And now you're saying that the food of the festival is against you. Come on, man. Let's be real. When are you gonna start living in reality? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's all real, dude. And they start walking on.
Yeah, that's what I get up. Excuse me one moment, and I'm going to just slide that deadbolt real quick, and then get back into bed.
Are we sharing one bed?
Oh well, no. I figured there were two.
There's two. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless.
I didn't say get back into Gaines' bed. I said get back into.
Come back to bed. Dear. Anyway. End scene.
End
scene.
scene.
One last thing, and then I think we can call it a wrap for today. Isaac, in your head, you hear, Isaac, I hope you're doing well. Your parents are safe. We're figuring things out. How goes things on your end? Also, make sure you've been studying. You know this is your aunt.
Yeah. I've been studying. We met with new friends. Have not gathered. Counting. We'll study, I promise. Bye. Tell Mom love them. Goodbye.
All right. Message received. Okay, I think with that... Oh, fuck, one last thing. Lord Chico, I'm just going to do this real quick. Lord Chico mentions that you guys are invited for lunch tomorrow. That's it.
Sweet.
But I wanted to go to the food stalls.
You don't have to go to lunch. It's just an option for you.
I'm just gonna have coffee at his house.
Yeah. Some coffee.
They have coffee, right?
Okay,
Probably
you're invited for lunch the day after. Tomorrow's a free day.
Okay. Great.
So the day after tomorrow. Last day of the fest. All right. With that, I think we'll bring our first session to a close.
Yay!
Oh.
How's everyone feeling?
Awesome.
Good.
I got a lot of money now. I'm a big
You get a lot of
You got
money.
a good bit, yeah. That's gonna come in handy. Maybe.
Maybe.
Was the persuasion what gave us all that money?
Yes. It was a set amount that I'm like, that was a convincing argument. So I'm like, all right.
Good job, Greg.
Good job.
For that, we're definitely gonna find your granddad.
It felt so bad though.
We can just
I was
buy you a
I
new
was
one,
like,
bro.
we didn't
Oh
need
my
150 gold. Like,
Yes, we did.
Speak
Yes, we
for
did.
yourself. We needed all of that.
Now we could just buy you a granddad. We have so much
What if
money.
we buy you?
The life of an adventurer is very lucrative. They just tend to die quick.
Yikes.
But
No.
we'll see. No,
Not us
No.
though.
not you guys. You guys are safe. But yay!